Hi YouTube, how are you doing? And welcome back to Phasmophobia. We just prestige, well, we're already level 36. However, I want to unlock all of those good items in Phasmophobia. How are we gonna do that? We're gonna be doing no evidence, which is a really good way to test your ghost knowledge, and it's also a really good way to level up fast. Now, obviously, Nell's Diner dropped recently, and we're gonna be testing our knowledge on this new map, which is also a good way to learn how the ins and outs of how to hide and how to properly play on the new map. So we're gonna learn that all today. We're also going to play on Tanglewood and all the other fun maps. It's going to be a great time, and I hope you enjoy. If you're not subscribed, please do so. If you like the video, like it. If you dislike it, dislike it. But let's not waste any more time. Let's hop into the game. Let's go. Let's see. What do we get on the wheel? The wheel is going to hopefully give us some believer wins today, because it's been kind of a disaster recently. Oni. All right, we hope to get an Oni. So the way that this works, I said no evidence really quickly. I assume most people know what that is by now, but if you don't, no evidence means all these items will give us nothing. We can use them for specific circumstances, such as finding the ghost, or in the case of a video cam, you can still get ghost orbs if it is specifically a mimic. But outside of that, they're not going to do anything, and they're just here for show. However, all of this stuff will be very, very useful in this video, because we're going to be using all of these to figure out hidden abilities and secret abilities that you can use in any game, not just no evidence, to figure out the ghost quickly. If you have one of those annoying ghosts that doesn't want to give you writing or something. Now, we got Stacy here. Stacy, we need to capture a video. We want average low sanity by the end, and we want a paramic. Now, we can start with a paramic. That's kind of fine. And then we'll do a video cam as well. Now we have just normal sanity. It's a normal nightmare mode with the evidence turned down to 0. So besides that, it is pretty much the regular difficulty that I usually always play on. The big twist, of course, being that we're gonna get absolutely no evidence whatsoever, and we're gonna have to figure it out the hard way, which is actually really fun. Now on this map, I think it'll be totally fine, because this is one of the best maps for staying alive during the hunt that's ever existed. Because there are loops everywhere. There's a loop right here. There's a loop right there. There's a loop in the kitchen, and the whole map is basically a loop. Because if you have a ghost hunt over there, you can literally just run in this straight direction, and you'll have like a full... Ooh, there's some cans on the floor. You have a full loop going around this way, which is actually kind of crazy and doesn't show up often. Now, we also have a bone right there. We're gonna need to keep that in mind. I would like to see this ghost. Can you give us a sign? Now, we do also have a cursed possession, so let's just look for that real quick, because if it is a mirror, for example, that would be fantastic. It's gonna give us the... Ooh. Let's see if we can get anything on this. Wow. Okay. Not what I expected. So from there, we got it in this direction, which could mean it's either in this hallway, these, or in that area. So what we're gonna do now is quickly grab Thermo. Ghosts seem to be having some trouble right here. Now, I assume everybody's already familiar with Nell's Diner, but if this is your first time seeing it, it's absolutely amazing. Definitely one of my new favorite maps. And also just a really fun, small map. Like, it's... all like basically same size as like Tanglewood or something, like maybe slightly larger, but totally fine. So we just got a scream or like a normal whisper. Could be leading to maybe Myling if it's doing this a bunch, and if we're getting a bunch of normal whispers and not screams, it's not going to be a Banshee. Now we did just knock out the first objective already, which is fantastic. We want this so we can guarantee the ghost room, and then we're going to grab a crucifix and just a candle to start getting set up a little bit. Luckily, I have the tier 2 already unlocked. The tier 2 thermo is actually a huge help for no evidence as well, because one of the big things you always need, oh, hello, is finding the ghost room. Yo, see that tumbleweed out there? I don't know if this in the entrance can be the ghost room. I'm assuming this is. Yeah, okay, so we have a room or a front room ghosty, which is a very large room, actually. It's all one room, I think. Yeah, you can see it's 10 degrees here, which is cold. Way colder than what over here. It's gonna be like 20, 22 right there. So yeah, it's in this area. I'm gonna set up one crucifix already. We'll set up one candle right there. Grab our other stuff. And let's see. We're gonna quickly rule out Mimic here by checking for orbs. Well, let's turn off the lights for that one. Boop, boop, beep, boop. No, Mimic will always be a believer win, so that will be hog as hell for the believers. Oh! Oh, never mind. I thought that was orbs, but it's a the fucking credit card reader. God damn it. You baited me. Oh, it blew out the candle. That's one blowout. We're gonna have to count these up to 3. It did also throw items at the exact same time. Let's quickly check that on the chart to see if we're maybe dealing with twins here or something like that. Let's see. Because they can do stuff really close together. Ooh, that right there is a very suspicious graph. This used to be guaranteed twins. Recently, especially, this has gotten less consistent because they've just been tweaking the ghost behavior here and there a little bit. They've done stuff like this where you get these levitations that happen, where there's just these really weird big spikes that immediately go down. And it seems like this has been, you're getting a little bit more false positives, but it could be a twin. So I think to the point where we just want to start focusing on getting some money right now, and then we might want to actually start a hunt pretty soon. But let's just pay attention to the behavior a little longer to see what we get here. Now, as I said, these are useful things regardless of what difficulty you play on. Because if you just know these things, no matter what you're playing on, you can sometimes get like an insta win. If you instantly get like a twin interaction and you know what to look out for, you might get a very quick game that way. Alright, let's see. Can you step in the salt? I would like the video out of that. And we also need the ghost video, right, for the objective. But we can also do that during the hunt if we have to. Stacy, can you give us a sign? Stacy, can you show yourself? Can you do something? Now, if you want to force activity, you kind of want to turn off the lights, because the darker it is in the ghost room, the more activity you're gonna get. I thought that was Orbeez, but it was just a throw. Or it was just a cold breath. What was this? Yo, there we go. Beautiful. No! I hope that counted. I surely hope that counted, because that was kind of a shitty photo if I've ever seen one. Okay, the feet picks count. Excuse me? I'm glad. I couldn't get them all, but I got the video at least. I got the photo and... Oh. It was stomping over there. No! So close, man! Alright, well, you can see we're getting a lot of activity right now. Can you give us a sign? So twins, they will do several things. They will do outside of hunts, my goodness. They will do interactions very close together. Like they'll throw an object and then close the door at the same time. Or they'll blow out a candle and throw an item very close together, and you get those like graphs where there's no plateau in between the slope change. That's what I was pointing out there. Okay, you gotta fucking chill, man. I'm gonna turn on the lights because this is getting kind of ridiculous. I should probably grab a smudge stick because this is a little silly. So you get those. You also get activity in a very large range because the twins can like, the idea behind them is that there's like 2 of them. There's not actually 2, but it feels like there's 2 because there's one that's interacting. There's interactions that happen in very close proximity to the ghost, and then there's interactions that happen very far away from the ghost. And that can make it feel like the ghost is basically all around the map, which is really cool. Now we're gonna grab 2 smudges because my sanity is probably completely fucked right now. Look at that, my sanity is literally at 0. My goodness, 5% sanity remaining after all those ghost events. Crazy activity. Can't be an Oni. Yeah, I'm honestly not even ruling out other ghosts because I'm heavy tunnel vision on the twins here. Maybe that's a little too much. I think we should just back off here because we're definitely gonna get hunted like immediately. Turn on this light here. There we go. We can loop it around here. Hey buddy, could you hunt me? I'm gonna throw, I don't know why I'm walking back and forth. I'm gonna grab the photo cam so I can take a photo of the bone. Yeah, we got that low sanity objective. Okay, all right. That's way faster. You hear that? Hear those stompies? Much quicker stompies. Watch this photo. Huh! 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 Ah! I fucking suck. I fucking suck! Huh! Fuck! Everything went wrong. Definitely fast. I fucked up every single one of those photos, I'm pretty sure. Monkey paw! That's convenient. Let's go. We found the cursed possession. Look at that. Noise. Thank you for saving one of my photos at least. Okay. So, it was fast, which means, like, almost every single ghost is going to be ruled out here. In the way that it was fast, this also can't be these guys. There's really only, like, one other ghost that it could be. Was it getting faster there? I don't know if it was getting faster, like... I guess these 4 technically are, like, the only ones that are left. It's almost guaranteed the twins, though. What I want to do real quick is 2 things. I smudged it, so I should be a tiny bit safe. Yeah, Mimic. Did I rule out Mimic? Because we didn't have orbs, right? I really quickly want to get that video and the audio. Because that's actually huge money, especially when you have this many multipliers. We'll turn off the breaker. Well. That's a little rude. Let's go get that bone that we were talking about earlier, shall we? You can go for perfect games, of course, on this, but just getting objectives is already all you want, really, because you get so much bonus from that. Get that bone. And then I would like to have the ghost photo here, but you know how that goes sometimes. Okay, breaker could be here. Is it here? It is. Very nice. Boop, boop. Okay, and then we're gonna go... Oh, there's the butter! The legendary butter! I've seen that one before. Alright, let's just get hunted by this guy. Buddy? Oh, it's hunting! It's still fast! Yo, that was fast. Again? Okay, alright, maybe not my best move, but watch this. Oh, shit. Oh, shit, I'm dead. That's a Moroi, no? The smudge was so long, it saved my butt. I think that's way too fast for twins, actually. That's so surprising. That's how this shows you how you can sometimes be completely... You can be wrong, but then get down the right path anyway to test for speed. Oh, yo. No! Did I get it? Okay, this one missed. I did not get that. Okay, well, because that was really fast. And then the main giveaway there was that I lived. Because I should have died. Why should I have died? Because the ghost, like, followed me around. Now, because we don't have tier 2 smudges yet, it's not as obvious. Because the thing with the Moroi is... Oh my god, it's just... The door doesn't open, guys! Oh, wait, it's a push door. The way that Morois interact with the smudge during a hunt is that they will be stunned, or, like, not stunned, but they'll be... distracted much longer by the smudge. So I can show you that here. It's much harder to tell when you only have the tier 1 smudge stick. It gets much easier when you have the tier 2 because it slows down the ghost as well, so you can just hear the speed difference. Now, alternatively, we could actually try that too. We can try kind of both. Oh shit. Well, let's try this first. Okay, so we're gonna try smudge 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then it only came around. You saw that? It took so long before the ghost came back around. It's also fast as hell! Smudge it. Record the audio. Come on, man. That is actually scary as hell. So that's a perfect example of how you can get false positives on the twin test. And why you probably shouldn't be tunnel visioning on one ghost exclusively like I was doing there. But it worked out anyway, because we got a fast ghost. Let's hop into a Tanglewood mission next. So we're gonna go to all of the small maps. We got all objectives there. Now, if it wasn't speeding up at all, it could have been a Raiju and a Thay, but it was definitely speeding up there. And there you go. It was indeed a Moroi. Very fast, very scary ghost. And speak of the devil, we get ourselves the tier 2 smudge stick. That is very, very convenient. We get 3,000 experience off of that game alone. We have a 7.4 times difficulty. Very nice. So we're going to add that immediately because, as I said, that's very helpful. Also, tier 2 candlelight is nice because it burns way longer. The tier 2 lighter is also nice because you can't run out as quickly. These are all, this is why we're doing this, because we're getting big level ups right now. We gotta add them to the loadout too, though. There you go, these guys. And let's do a Tanglewood. It's been a while. I've only gone to Nell's Diner for like 2 weeks straight. It's gonna feel weird to go back to Tanglewood.
All right, we're here.
Let's do a spinny.
Look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation.
Will it be a demon? Alrighty, demon time. What do we got here? We have Lucy. Motion sensor, cleanse, and ghost event. Perfect objectives. We'll just start with the basics this time, which I always would say the basics is just a thermo and a photo cam. You could also start with a video cam, but I feel like video is usually easier to fill out. Photo cam is kind of the bottleneck if you're going for a perfect game. Let's see what we got. Yo, Tanglewood. Good to be back. Back in Tanglewood. It's such a beautiful map. I love it here. Get that breaker in the basement. No board. No monkey paw, already saw. No voodoo. 18 in the back. So, one of the things that I actually highly recommend you do, it also feels very realistic, if you're going to like a street house like this, is to turn on the breaker by default, because it actually is such a small difficulty, like multiplier loss. I think it only costs you 0.1, but in terms of like added convenience, it's huge. You don't have to rush to the breaker. You can turn on lights and preserve your sanity immediately. You can, and the main one I think is that the temperature is high everywhere. So it's, oh, there you go. It starts high everywhere instead of being cold and then slowly rise up after you turn on the breaker, which makes finding the ghost room just that much nicer with the thermo. Especially, this is like almost, if you have the custom difficulty, you are absolutely hurting yourself if you're back to level 1 to not set the breaker on by default. Because using the tier 1 thermo with a like not the breaker starting on is hell. It's so annoying. Because all the temperatures are like wildly different and just super weird. We're gonna grab some salt. We're gonna grab some of this. We will get video cam as well. We just need 3 blowouts on this. We don't technically need a crucifix. Dantis Equinox, thank you for the subby. Thank you. Alright, buddy, here you go. Insta Orbeez. It's gotta happen one of these days. You're being rude. Yeah, the tier 1 thermo might have the #1. It's how the grade have fallen. It used to be by far the best item. Now it is just absolute dog water. It has turned into just genuinely one of the most awful items to use ever. It's so slow. Oh, it blew out the candle once. It's incredibly slow to get to the point where it needs to go. And then even if it gets to that point, it's gonna like randomly go up and down, which is just horrible. It just feels bad. All right, we're gonna grab this and we want that stuff. So we have tier 2 crucifix already, luckily. And then we need a motion sensor for the objective, which we should get as well. Now, I think you're the prime. My lady Nickel Pickle. Thank you for the 44. What a name. Legendary. All right, we're getting quite a bit of activity here. I'm gonna turn on the light for a second here. Turn that back on. Let's set these halfway for Urey potentially, since we're gonna have to test for everything. And then we need to light this. Can you give us a sign? I want to turn it off again now, though. Gets a little annoying to try and farm a ghost event, but it's just better for activity. You give us a sign. Are you changing ghost room, gamer? I'm gonna put this over there, I guess. What? Excuse me. What is going on there? It's inside the car. I don't know what the fuck. Hello? Lucy? Lucy, can you give us a sign? Lucy, okay. Hello, Lucy. The quiet car alarm. It's here. I gotta get the car key for this one. Okay, 7 degrees, so absolutely here. Quickly turn on the thing. So you need to grab this. If this ever goes off, grab the car key from the thing. Yeah, the car alarms got a lot more quiet in the last update for some reason. Yo! Oh, interesting. It's okay. Wait, did I already get that one? Actually, I think I already did. No, I didn't. That was our second blowout, and it did the thing, but it did it with a candle again, which makes me believe that this might be one of the reasons we're getting more false positives, because the candle can be like closely interactive with together with something else. Okay, you can't see it on the chart right now, but we had like 2. You heard how the candle got blown out and then the car got interacted with like pretty much back to back, like really closely. That's kind of interesting. But we'll grab more salt for potential video of this. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Now that's not necessarily suspicious because we are technically right next to the ghost room after we enter it. Now, I didn't light the candle yet because this, I think, is going to be my 3rd blowout, right? So I wanted to make sure to be next to the ghost when that happens. And then we need to get some salt video, hopefully. Can you give us a sign? We want motion sensor and we want salt. And we want, like, any ghost video that we can get. Could you show yourself? 2 degrees here. Hello? Robert Robertson, can you give us this? Okay, that was the 3rd blowout. No hunt, which means no Onryo. Now, we haven't got it to step in the salt yet. Missed? No miss? Yes, miss? Excuse me? The Mare ability? Well, that is very, very convenient. Unless I got super trolled there. So it turned off the light, I turned it back on, and then it instantly turned it back off. That should be the most obvious Mare, but there's like, every time you get that to happen, there's like a 20% chance that it was just a random coincidence. I would say there's about a like 5 to 10% chance that it's a coincidence. It almost never happens, but it sometimes happens where if you turn on the light. So the ability that the Mare has is that it can hunt at 60% sanity. When there's no lights, and 40% sanity when there are lights. So it doesn't like lights, basically, is the idea. So when you turn on lights, it has a small chance. I don't know if it's gonna do it again. Well, let's get that video here. Nice, that worked out. Yo, buddy! Wait. It was a ghost event! You know, I got so baited because I tried to turn on the light there to test if it was not a ghost event, but I couldn't because for some ghost events, you can't turn on the light. Anyway, we should probably get the fuck out of here. Ghost's a little insane. So when you turn on the light, it has a chance to instantly turn it back off. And you're really glad when that happens on a no evidence run because Mare is one of those ghosts that is just really, really annoying to deal with on no evidence because there is very little. Oh, we should quickly do this. Watch this. Watch this move right here. Is this gonna work? I can throw a smudge at the door here and then it's probably gonna smudge it. Watch this. No! Come here! Ah, you bitch. she's at the door. She's like, no, I don't want to smell it. I don't want to smell your smudge stick. Get out of here with that. All right, I'm coming to you then. You're not escaping my smudgy. You gotta smell this thing. Smells real good. I'm starting to smudge right here. Oh. There we go. I got you. I got you. Get wrecked. Get me out of here. We want those objectives for sure. Hey, turn off this light. It's really disliking the lights, huh? Oop. I was just hoping it would do it again, but now let's see. Let's roll the D20, and if we roll a natural 1, we're gonna get fucked here by the RNG, but hopefully that won't happen, right? That never happens. We never get unlucky. And that would actually, that is such a nice. You could spend so much time on Mares if you get. Oh my god!
Job's ready for you.
Bro, do not buy a lottery ticket today. It's not gonna pay out.
That's for fucking sure. We dodged another bullet though, which is the Goryo. That's actually diabolical. A Goryo mimicking a Mare ability, that might be one of the most fucked up things you could ever do. Because even if we stuck around there, we would have been second guessing ourselves that whole game, because we would have gotten no abilities. We would have gotten stuck by the last part where we would have had like Banshee, Goryo, and Mare left, and then we would be like, well, we have to go with Mare because we got that Mare ability earlier. Psych, it actually just fucking switched the lights. Light switched 3. Perfect timing on the light switch. What can I say? Well done, sir. Well done, sir. That's the risk you take when you, I mean, it's not really a risk. It's just like, you have to take that risk, because if you stick around, most of the time you're just gonna waste a bunch of time for no reason. Let's go to Edgefield. Edgefield is fun. We'll go to Willow after this, because most of the time it's just gonna be a Mare in that situation, but not always.
Right. Check the equipment. Get set up before investigating.
Well, speak of the devil. Now it can actually, sometimes you can save yourself from that situation, because what sometimes happens is that you get a ghost event right after you turn on a light switch, and ghost events will turn off light switches as well. So if you turn on the light switch, it immediately turns off. You gotta look around to see if there's like an airball or another ghost event, because that will never be a Mare ability, obviously. We got Jason here. Escape, video, and 3 photos. All right, totally fine. We'll go for the photos, because that's definitely gonna be the bottleneck. Alrighty. It's very rainy, but that's kind of cozy. Here we go. I like doing these regular no evidence runs where you have like a totally normal investigation. The big twist is just no evidence. Because a lot of the time I also do, if you want to like make more money, a good way to do that is to do 0 evidence or 0 sanity, 0 evidence. But you kind of don't get the normal experience of like a regular investigation there. So it might not be very helpful to those that like just want to incorporate a few tricks into their regular runs instead of just making like the whole game about being quick and getting things really fast. Oh, we got 16 degrees in the living room. Well. I think we found the ghost room. No reason for a room to be this cold, especially when the breaker's on. That's actually such a good room. We're gonna grab the setup. And I get the video early. Alzetic and KG, thank you for the subbies. Yo, Black Rose, what's up? Okay, it's throwing on the other side. Oh, no, I just dropped that, I think. Okay. Looking for those orbies. Got nothing, though. Okay, we're gonna grab salt. And then I just want things for getting photos, because we need to get 3 photos for the objective. So let's get that EMF. Yo, good, perfect. Get that EMF photo. Oh. And I want that video of the salt. So that was first blowout. Stupid EMF turn off. Can you give me a sign? Jason? Jason, can you show yourself? Can you do something? Can you give us a sign? Jason? You gotta be so quick on that. That's why you gotta hold it. If you want that disturbed salt photo or video, you got like very little time on it. Okay, we get the recording of the audio, and this is going to be the third blowout here. So this will rule out Onryo. Now we also have ruled out Wraith, of course, because it stepped in the salt. Can you give us a sign? Can you show yourself? So if it now, after the third blowout, hunts immediately, that's Onryo instantly. And if it doesn't do that, that means it's never going to be an Onryo. At least that should be how it works. I've almost never had that fail, but very rarely do you get a fail. It might just be me, like, miscounting the blowouts, though. That seems more likely. It did not hunt. So... Okay, wait. That was insanely delayed, but it actually has to be. Wow, that was so delayed. That was so long, but I think that still counts. Well, there you go. I mean, it's either an Onryo or a demon, but that was definitely, like, that was an Onryo. It's just crazy how delayed that was. It's wild that that can actually work like that. Yeah, because in this situation, or this would be fucking hilarious, by the way. I gotta leave right now. I gotta leave just to see if we're actually the most unlucky MFer. Also, wait a minute. Capture video of the ghost? Okay, wait. I got one thing. Let me cook for a second here to get just mega experience here with one single hunt, because all we need to do is find the cursed possession, which is gonna obviously be free. What is it gonna be? Is it gonna be bored? That would actually be great. Thank you very much. It's not. It could be the summoning circle downstairs, but I'll check that afterwards. Because monkey paw would be kind of annoying, but I'll take it anyway. Not monkey paw. And we have voodoo doll. Okay, so we want this photo. So with that, we have... Oh, wait, I'm missing one. I'm missing one. Oh, man. One more, maybe boner. Boner in here. Just getting a ghost. Ghost photo during the hunt is going to be a little scuffed when we're already trying to do the video at the same time. I could do it, but that's asking. Oh, burnt crucifix. Did I not take that yet? I did not. You're right. It always surprises, because I've had that surprise before, where it took so long. Oh, it turned on the thing. You see how that said light switched, by the way? Light switched on the TV. Well, technically true, I guess. Anyway, so now we gotta be very careful here. We gotta basically hold only one. We gotta, like, make sure not to get killed here. We're gonna actually just drop our flashlight. I don't really care about this. I'm gonna back up over here. And we're gonna use this to get a hunt. Alright, we're gonna smudge you. And then run through, take a video. And then run over here, and then I guess we could try to get the photo. Oh man, the timing on that. Yo, perfect! Alright, now watch this. We're gonna smudge again, and then we're gonna actually be so greedy. Is this gonna kill me? The green! Did I get it though? Holy fuck, I got it! Insane green paid off. Holy, let's go. We got ghost photo during hunt, ghost video during hunt, ghost audio during hunt. All in a day's work, baby. Actually crazy. So the perfect game is a significant bonus, but it actually usually is not worth the extra time investment for trying to go for it, especially for the audio can be really annoying. And we already cooked right there. So let's see, do we get fucked a second time? This would be hilarious if this is a demon that hunted at the perfect time to make us think that it is an Onryo. There's no heckin' way, right? Okay, thank you. So goes to show just how long the delay can be between that third blowout and that hunt. Because that's what the only reason that it could have hunted there. Oh, we get salt and sound recorder. It's actually very good. Is that not, this is a believer win? No, not a believer win, never mind. I saw pogs but no pogs. So yeah, that was the one ability use right there. Which you saw just how early that was. We still had like 96% sanity. So the only two options were Demon and Onryo. But luckily we got it. We're going to go to Willow now, and we're going to first upgrade our stuff. You see how fast we're getting all this? It's beautiful. Get that tier 2 salt. It's actually really useful to get the videos and just rule out Wraith quickly. We get sanity pills. Now, I never upgrade the tripod or the sound sensor because that doesn't really do anything. Of course, you want to change it here as well. Beautiful. And let's go to Willow Street House. Will it be Poltergeist by 1 pixel remaining? Nice. Robert Corrigan here. Motion sensor, EMF, and firelight. Yo, it's all related to side objective items. That's kind of cool. We'll do that after we find the ghost room. Get that quiet night. Let's see what it's gonna be. My guess. Let's get a Revenant's on the wheel, right? Yeah, let's get a Revenant. Let's get something crazy. Let's go ham. Now, you could see there, by the way, my sanity was still 95 in that situation. That's one of the reasons having the breaker is so good, because you can just walk in, turn on these lights, and you'll never drop any sanity whatsoever. Outside of ghost abilities, and, I mean, maybe if you're in the dark a little bit. We get a bone. That's nice. And we should, there was no curse position there. Nothing here. Yo, 17. Wait a minute. Is that in the kitchen? 20 in the kitchen. 19 here, but that's, oh, it could be. 17. Hallway ghosty. Look at the kitty. That's not a boo. Looks fairly similar though. Adorable kitty. My goodness. Look at the distinguished kitty. Meow. Yeah, it's 15 degrees. It's in here. Is that a new kitty? I don't think I've noticed that before, but I might have just not looked at the kitty. That's adorable. Okay. Oh, we know we don't have monkey paw, but it could be voodoo maybe. Not voodoo either. Probably summoning circle then? Let me quickly check, because that's kind of important. Yo, Tholo, what's up? It is this one. Yeah, sometime, or they, I don't know if they'll ever make Phasmo 2, but I do know they're gonna make another game after Phasmo's done. But I don't think they'll be done anytime soon. I think the earliest we could see a 1.0 is like very like Q1 2017 maybe, because they need, but that's, so did I say 2017? I meant 2027 obviously. Because that, they definitely still need all of next year to get like the roadmap somewhat completed. Like, I don't think there's any way. Now, personally, I'd hope to see 2028 and have like 2 full years of full development with the new massive team. And honestly, they could never end, and it would be beautiful. Like, if it's up to me, Phasmo could be like an eternal dev game. Because every update, they just keep adding more stuff that just makes it better. You know? We need one of these, and then I'm gonna grab some stuff for media. So, like, having just more maps and more, like, worked out mechanics that the ghost can, like, dynamic mechanics, specifically with Horror 2.0 is going to be big. Like, it really depends on how Horror 2.0 is going to be, like, in terms of scope. Did I not grab a video cam? I guess I didn't. Because if Horror 2.0 is going to, like, completely make the, like, everything the ghost can do outside of a hunt, and even what the ghost can do during a hunt, like, pretty much polished to all hell, like, at that point, it genuinely might be getting close to done. Like, because you can't, at some point I could see that they could, like, over-engineer it somewhat, that if they just keep cooking on the same game. Because I don't... Like, I'm definitely not in the camp where, like, they should keep adding ghosts forever. I really don't think so. I think they're... Like, they could add maybe a few more ghosts. But I don't think you would ever want the amount of ghosts to be... What? To be above, like, 30. I think that would be just absolutely ridiculous already. And the just complete cap. Anything above 30 would just be way, way, way too much. And then you're gonna, like, be completely doomed as a new player as well. But I think it would be cool to see, like... Oh, to see, like, 2 new ghosts still, at least. Although 24 is... 24 is kind of a nice amount, because we started with 12. And since then, they've added 12 extra, so we doubled the ghosts since the very first launch. Oh, shit. Nice. Oh, man, I fucked that up. It's my bad. Okay. Yeah, that's a bit of an oopsie on my part. I need that EMF. Can you give us a sign? I don't need this right now, unless I get super screwed here. Can you step in the... Oh, dirty water. That's an interaction photo right there. I'm gonna wait. He's probably gonna step in the salt then. There we go. Exactly as we predicted it. Then we're gonna take this. And what are we doing right now? It's not a wraith, that's for sure. I did get a video, right? Just a proper ghost video where it didn't disappear. It's kind of hard to say because it's a shadow ghost, but... it's a little... Beep-a-deep. Beep-a-deep. Paranormal whisper right there. Okay, I need to get that EMF so I can do the objective. Angry ghost. Yeah, no, I completely disagree. They should never ever do a 2 ghost mode. I think that's completely silly. That just takes away from the experience. Less is more sometimes. And less is definitely more in this situation. Okay, we could just do anything. I already got this video. I'll just get this for safety. It would just... It's just like a... It's like the same thing where people say, like, you should be able to play as the ghost. It's like, yeah, well, at that point, just make a different game. Like, they should just make another game where you play as the ghosts. If that's... Like, obviously, you don't want to... That's not part of Phasmo. That's like, you're just adding a whole different game on top of Phasmo. Can you give me a sign? I would like to... Is this the 3rd one, or I think I might have missed it. I don't think so. This might be still the 3rd one. Yo! Get that recording. Get that video. Get that photo. Oh, it's so beautiful. It's just perfect. Oh, it blew up. Now, I don't know how that's gonna work. Because it just... I did already get that. Is that a duplicate? No. Because it blew out the candle as it was doing a ghost event. Which I don't know how that works. Like, can an Onryo hunt then immediately outside of the... I don't know. You got absolutely farmed though, that's for sure. Okay, it's not a Yurei because you saw it touch that door. It was moving. And it only moved a little bit, not fully. Now, it's clearly not a phantom, because I took a photo there and a video and everything. It did do... It's doing quite a bit of stuff, so potentially we could get some Oni action. Oh, we're already almost done. We just need the video or the audio during a hunt, and then we have a perfect game here if we can get it correct. Now, in terms of what this ghost could be, it's not really giving away anything too obvious right now. So Yurei will always do either this, well, not that fast. Oh, turn off the breaker, not a Jin. It will either go, why are you doing this? Like, kind of at that pace, it will go, it won't go boom. It won't go stop. It will only go boink. It will close it fully. Every time. I already got the bone, didn't I? I did get the bone. Is the breaker here? So it will either open or close the door fully. So if you see it move it slightly, you always know it's not gonna be. Oh. No whisper, please. The fuck? No! It's a whisperer again. It's gonna be a doopy. You piece. Whatever. Alright, I should just start getting hunted at this point, to be honest. I think I'm gonna light a few candles here to get my sanity low, but not actually use it. Turn that on, and then I'm gonna just light 1, 2, 3 candles. My sanity should be 0 now, pretty much. Because you lose 16 sanity per candle. Actually, I might be pretty high sanity. Let's do another one. Okay, well, that should be low enough. Now it's gonna use the crucifix, probably. Which is fine. Can you give us a sign? Too scared to use cursed objects. I can see that. I mean, you also don't need them because the ghost will eventually hum by itself. Cursed objects completely change the game because it just allows... It gives you so much control over the pace of the game, which is really... Ooh. Nice. Okay, it's not a very high value one, but we finished. Okay, and there you go with the hunt, which means no. We should also test for this. Yo, buddy. Excuse me. I'm gonna go get a candle real quick. I wanna hold on to a smudge because it closes the door in your face and then you're fucked if you don't have a smudge. Yeah, it just allows you to get hunted whenever you want. Most of the time, unless you have like tarot cards and you get complete garbage cards. That happens. Alright, let's so it's not a shade because it hunted in the same room, so that's out of there. Didn't do an airball ghost event yet, right? And it's doing quite a few, so it could be an Oni. We'll see. Let's just quickly rule out Onryo here. By placing the candles on top of the crucifixes. If it uses a crucifix now, then Onryo is out. Can you give me a sign? Oh. Interesting. Okay, well, that could have been, for example, oh, turned on the light. That's very useful. Not a mare. Thank you so much. Okay, it turned off the breaker again, you son of a bitch. That's actually so annoying. Is this gonna... Yo! Okay, it did just use the crucifix underneath the candle, which means it can't be an Onryo either. Yeah, this could be Hantu action here. The candles are still lit. They will eventually go out, right? Actually, they might never go out. It might only go out if the ghost blows them out. So this is kind of... You could light all those candles and just use the actual summoning circle whenever. I'm gonna move these now. I just want to get hunted at this point, and I don't want you to turn off the breaker again. So now we're gonna do a hunt. It could just be something obvious during the hunt as well. But we've already learned a lot about what this ghost could potentially be. Gonna get a feel for the ghost behaviors. And you also get to interact with ghosts that you usually would just figure out with one hunt outside of that one hunt, which gives you a better feel for the different ghost types too. Okay, you're flicking light switches and stuff. You gotta chill with this. My crucifix is out, right? Don't want that in there no more. And we're just gonna sit back here. So this is the very good looping spot on this map, obviously. Nothing is gonna be as good as the Nell's Diner kitchen island. Oh, looping. Hey, buddy! Hey, buddy! Okay, coming up. Getting faster. It's definitely not a poltergeist. It's not an Oni, I don't think. Oh, he's actually kind of sneaky. I'm gonna smudge it here. Oh, I smudged it just at the end. Hopefully that hit at 27:45. Don't think that's a yokai because I didn't have my flashlight on there. Or it could be, but it's not because of what just happened. Okay, so we did learn a lot. We know it's not a Moroi. We know it's not a Dio. It's not a Raiju. These are all the ghosts that are like faster. We looped it for a long ass time. It shouldn't be an Obake. Definitely did not really throw anything. So I don't think it's a poltergeist. Now I couldn't really. Yo, hello. I'm gonna delete the. Oh no, I already got ghost event. Never mind. I was gonna get a dupe ghost event there, like a dummy. Don't do that. That would be silly. Okay, definitely not an Oni because it wasn't blinking fast. So the Oni will be blinking much more frequently. And basically be visible like all the time. And then we have... Yo, you gotta chill. A singing ghost event's out the wazoo. This could be Banshee. I think I'm gonna have to grab a quick paramic here. So this could very much be one of the really sneaky ghosts, which is exactly... Oh, I already got a paramic. Whoopsie. I'll grab an extra smudgy. Which is why it's good we've already been paying attention to all the other behaviors besides just the hunting. I would like to grab this, if you let me. Let's see. Can we get that Banshee scream? Besides, we should test for Myling, and we could easily test for Myling and yokai. And it shouldn't be twins either, right? That was just totally normal speed, I think. Yo, you gotta be for real right now? Yet another singing ghost event? Heavy Banshee energy. It's also been almost 3 minutes. In like 30 seconds, it's been 3 minutes, I think. Or maybe even... Wait. Oh! Okay, so it did come for that. I wanted to walk away. Okay, it immediately came around as soon as I smudged. Or as soon as I turned on my flashlight. Not a yokai. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna... Yo, okay, buddy! That's like... 5 singing ghost events in a row? You're really trying to convince me that you're a Banshee. So Banshees will do singing ghost events more often. And that's kind of ridiculous. So many of them. It also just hunted from there, right? Does that... Please tell me that means that's the ghost room now. That would actually be so good, because then we can rule out Goryo. If we have a ghost room swap. Oh, and I think we do, baby! Nice! Yo, that's so useful. Okay, no Goryo is fantastic. No yokai. You gotta be serious right now. No yokai. It did not... So, that was right on the dot for Spirit. I think it was slightly too early, but I should probably test one more time for that. No Banshee then. No, they changed that. Oh, yeah, if you're still, if you remember, there was like a few months where there was new tech, where if the ghost ever roamed, it would not be a Banshee. They fixed that, or changed it. Oh, here we go. I just want to try it. Should probably smudge here. Oh shit. Definitely not a Myling. I don't know if I didn't rule that out yet. Okay, we smudged it at like 32:30 here. Okay, so this is gonna be a nice timer for the... Oh. For spirit. Definitely seems like demons would have hunted more. Because it almost took 3 minutes to hunt. Like, there's no fucking way, right? Another singing ghost event for the collection. Wow. If you are anything but a Banshee, you're being such a troll right now. Get out of here. I need to look for Orbies in there. No! My goodness, jump scare. Jesus Christ. Oh. Okay, buddy. I already got that. Yo, the mist from recording is so quick. Compared to, like, the dots, for example. It's kind of strange why they did that. Are you in the hallway now? Are you in the kitchen now? Is this just a way too roamy ghost? No way, right? This gotta be a... It's gotta change ghost room. Yeah, for sure. Move to the kitchen now? Okay, so... I don't think it's a mimic, although I should, I guess, check the... this room now? That we maybe got another ghost room change? Okay. I have to go with Banshee, right? We're not gonna get Banshee Scream, but this is insanity. We've gotten so many Banshee Screams. Or not Banshee Screams. That's what we're missing. But we're getting, like, so many singing ghost events, but no Banshee Scream. This is ridiculous! It's actually unbelievable. That's like 8 Banshee singing ghost events. Like what you would expect. That's insanity. It's actually let me see. Wait, okay, it's not a spirit. It's not a spirit, it just hunted within 3 minutes. Buddy. Gotta have that audio. Gotta have those good headphones. I mean, there's nothing left, right? It's Banshee. I ruled out every possible ghost in the entire fucking video game except Banshee, so it has to be a Banshee. Unless I got trolled and made a mistake somehow. I don't think there's any other option left. It's a shame that we never got the Banshee Scream, because that's always satisfying as hell to hear. But I mean, we got so many singing ghost events that I guess that's the confirmation right there. So we're gonna leave. Yeah, I'm gonna give you 3, 2, 1. All right, good enough. Good enough, I'm out of here. Bye-bye. Let me see the money. We already checked for Orbeez several times. Ridiculous. And that should be perfect game, right? As well, if it actually doesn't end up being like a Ure that did some weird shenanigans. No, there we go. Okay, I can't believe we didn't get the Scream. Because I was holding that thing for dear life for so long. But we also got 0 abilities? That doesn't seem right. 15 ghost events in 22 minutes? And like, not even kidding, like 8 of those at least were singing ghost events. There were just so many. They would like, it would do a singing ghost event, and then you would walk into it, and then it would do another one right after. It was just non-stop, that stuff. All right, we're gonna go to Ridgeview. Actually, no, let's do a Grafton. Grafton is gonna be real spooky. Grafton is definitely one of the hardest small maps out there, so probably don't want to go here if you want to get a lot of money fast, but it's a very fun and very scary map. Honestly, one of the best ones out there. Let's see. This has been one heck of a day for the believers. All right, it's heavy rain. One of these days we need a damn blood moon, brother. Carlos here. Crucifix EMF. Now I'm glad here that we're not doing 0 sanity as well, because that's gonna allow us to get like the proper full spooky Grafton experience without just instantly getting hunted. Yeah, heavy rain is actually kind of brutal on this map as well, by the way. Because you can hear it all the way inside. Lots of places. let's light up the way a little bit. Even though the lights are definitely have seen better days. You can throw these, right? Can you? Oh, you can't? They make such nice noises in real life. I would love to throw those. They're so heavy, too. Mortal and pestle. Okay, yeah, the problem here is that the breaker is not really going to help us very much because the rooms are going to be cold regardless. Because they take the outside temperature most of the time. Except... oh, this one, too? Maybe like this bathroom here, I think? The toilet here will be warm. Yeah. Hello? 8 degrees here because it's just like... the wall is completely destroyed. So it's gonna take the outside temperature. 23 degrees here with a bone. Convenient. This room is so good. I'm so glad we got the tier 3 unlocked just before this challenge. The tier 3 flashlight, I mean, it makes such a difference. Alright, we're gonna go check out upstairs. I haven't heard anything yet. Oh, this hat doesn't seem to be in the right spot, does it? I don't think that's usually on the floor like that. Also, I'm pretty sure this room is actually enclosed, so this would be a warm room usually, but now it's cold. Wait a minute. Aha! You're throwing something at me? Throwing a pillow at me? Pillow fight? We found it. We found it. Actually a nice room because you got good lighting here. Please don't break the breaker. Nice. Alright, we have a whole bright setup here for if we need to run away early for like a demon or something. Ghost wants to do a sleepover. Pillow fight. And we get that levitation spike. I feel like it just gets added on top of the throw. Like if the ghost levitates something, sometimes it will drop it right away and get rid of the EMF entirely, and sometimes it will just go into a throw and like have a levitation on top of a throw. Something like that. It's a bit strange. Okay, check for Orbeez, and then candle. And I think this. Just go for the media for the extra money. You do not have to click every time with the thermo anymore. You used to, but then yours truly complained for months until they changed that. Along with like many other people that have functioning brains, because it was the stupidest mechanic of all time, obviously. Because that's not at all how those things work. Like if you have one in real life, which I do as a prop somewhere, I lost it. I don't know where it is right now. Oh. Excuse me. You literally just hold the button and it just updates all the time. And they made it just annoying. That was... So I was talking about how the... Oh. Blow up. I was talking about how the Thermo Tier 1 used to be really, really good and now it's really, really bad. How could that have happened? Well, first of all, it used to give you the exact temperature every time. It used to be quicker. In order, like, it used to give you that temperature quicker. And then it would stay there exactly so that you could instantly notice if it was going up, the ghost was moving somewhere else. If it was just staying at the same spot, the ghost was still in that area and you didn't have to leave. Like, it was giving you... Aha! No. Not gonna get that. Okay, but I got the photo right. This fails all the time. Okay, I got it that time, luckily. No Oni, because Onis can't do that. Oh. Okay, so that was not fast enough. Oh, man, I missed it just barely. See that? I don't think that was a fast enough open for a Ure. So I think that's also Ure off. So there's a lot I'm talking about. First of all, that was not a Mare. Why was it not a Mare? Because it did a ghost event. It was actually like I turned on the light and it turned off the light because of that ghost event. That was the mist event. So it doesn't mean that it's not going to be a mare, or that it is going to be a mare. It doesn't mean anything about the mare. We did get airball, which means no Oni. We need one more blowout for the Onryo. So we should grab a crucifix for that. My sanity is a little low. We're going to grab that, this, and this one. Now the other thing, so Thermo Tier 1 used to be perfectly accurate, which was actually never intended. It was just bugged from the beginning, working way too OP. And so the Tier 1 was better, much better, and the Tier 2 and Tier 3 were much worse, because you had to hold the button over and over and over again to keep re-getting the temperature, which was very silly. And it was much slower too. So that combination of the Tier 2 and Tier 3 being worse and the Tier 1 being better made the Tier 1 actually the best option, which is kind of funny. But then they changed it. And I'm glad they changed it in the way that they did, where they made simultaneously the Tier 1 worse and the Tier 2 and Tier 3 better. Because if they just made the Tier 1 worse, we would have been in such a shitty spot. But luckily that did not happen. Okay, so what... Yo! Can I... No! I missed it. I missed it! You broke my lights, bitch! Rude. Okay, so that could be Mare, potentially. We need that EMF photo later, or ever. I don't know. We'll see. You get the video of the EMF or the fire already? Yes. I did not get a throw for some reason, so I should try and take that. Can you give me a sign? Okay, it blew out the candle for the third time and did not hunt this time. Not even a while after. So that should not be an Onryo. There you go. Can you give me a sign? Can you show yourself? Ghosty, hello. It is also throwing and blowing out candles while I'm in the room, which means it can't be a shade. Because they can't do that. We already got Step in the Salt, so it's not going to be a Wraith. Can you give us a sign? Yeah, no orbs means no Mimic, unfortunately. I'm also trying to get a video of the ghosts. Or anything, really. Yeah, it's pretty shy, though. I mean, we could grab the EMF at least. Quickly get that EMF photo, hopefully. Hunahan, thank you for the 18. This is one of the nice rooms, because it's actually like normal temps and everything. Usually you have good lights in there as well, but unfortunately those are gone now. That's fine though. We'll grab this and another receipt. Yeah, a bit shy. It's like more of an average ghost, this one. You're just gonna get a wide variety of ghosts when you play a bunch of games back to back. Alpha Omega, thank you for the 11 months. Okay, definitely want that flashlight. And then put one here, one a little further. We should not have to test for Onryo anymore, so I'm just gonna not bother with that. Could you give me a sign? Can you show yourself? Hello, buddy. Let me actually check if it's still here. Maybe it roams. Sometimes it gets out of here. 1.9 degrees. All right. I think we still have it here. No audio. Can you give me a sign, buddy? I'm in darkness. Should be more active. Fortunately, I'm getting screwed here. Oh. Now, you can also smudge to make the ghost slightly more active, but my smudges are a little valuable. Okay, that's all I wanted, really. And it really needs that item throw video. I'm getting nothing. Can you give me a sign? The fuck? Oh, there we go, we got it. Nice. Okay, we need to prevent it with the crucifix. We got 3. What's our cursed position? Did I see it already? I don't know if I did. I think I found the boner. It's not a summoning circle. Could be music box over here. It is a music box. Okay. Just a nice photo right there. We could also get so many things off of that. We can get the audio, the photo, the video if we really play it very well. I'm surprised it hasn't hunted yet. Yo, hello. Photo. Audio. Video. Get farmed, baby. Absolute farming. Just one more talkie. Like a just use the crucifix. I should have walked into it after there. Yeah, it's not a phantom. I would say this is almost guaranteed not a demon because we have. We saw 50% sanity earlier. Can get that. What was that? What did you just touch? Light switch? Wait. Like a loud clank. Sounded like something turning on. But nothing turned on. Yo, Shadow Ghost. I think I already got everything though. Did I? Shadow Ghost video. I already got all the photos. Yeah, I can't get another audio. That's fine. Okay, buddy. Was that this switch? It didn't sound. Turn this on? No. Sound like a really loud clack. Like a fan maybe, but I don't see any fans. Wasn't this right? Very scuffed. Yo, buddy. Okay, this seems like it's gonna be something shy somehow. There's no way it can be a shade. But like my sanity is so crazy, right? Yeah, did you see the green there? Green outside the window? What was that? Let me see. Dio maybe? I just want to see what my sanity is right now because it feels like it should be really low. Yeah, what the hell? That's strange. Well, clearly not a demon, that's for sure, but I don't really know what the hell besides that. So Dios can only hunt at 40% sanity, but this is even lower than that. They would be interesting. It would surprise me that the Thay is already this old, though. But maybe. Yo. Clank. Can you use the crucifix? I need to get the audio. Still throwing. Yo, Galaxy, give it the 2 years in Chavo with the Prime. Buddy? I'd really love for you to do, like, something right now. That would be fantastic, to be honest. Because, I mean, I could use the Cursed Possession, but that's literally just going to cause a hunt, and then I won't get the Crucifix. You're set up for complete success. Even a Shade could hunt right now. Although not if I'm in this room, of course. But we already established you can't be a Shade because you blew up this candle. So, you're just pretending. You're a fake Shade. You got stolen Shade Valor. It's not allowed. Can you give me a sign? Also, it hasn't talked at all. There might actually be a thing. Because Thays at their lowest point are even shyer than Shade. They can only hunt at like 15% sanity, I think, when they're as old as they can get. Which would seem, unless we got really lucky with the timers, like it sets a random timer. Oh, there we go. Definitely not a Shade. What? What? I hate that. What? I was just trying to record the fucking crucifix, man. Alright, whatever that was. Thank you, or something. Okay, definitely not a Shade. Not sure what's up with that. That was so weird. That's Phasmo Classic for you right there. some BS. Okay, we're fully done with all the media, so we just want to do, we're even done with objectives. We just want to get a hunt now. I really hope this is going to be, a thing. Oh, it's hunting. Oh, shit! Really? A Revenant? That's surprising. All right. That is a believer win finally, because I know that was on the wheel, right? Okay. Goes to show that you can just get like shy and active ghosts alike for like any type. Any type could be shy or active. But obviously some ghosts are going to be shyer more often than others, or more active than others, and some will be either, like I say, will be first active and then shy. So it was very slow, and then as soon as it got line of sight of me, it got really, really fast, which is like the quintessential Revenant thing to do. And hopefully that'll be a beautiful payout. It didn't seem like it got that fast, but maybe I got used to some strange speeds. But it definitely sped up a lot. There you go. Revenant with, we get a motion sensor, and the tier 2 headgear is actually kind of good. We get 39.69. Very nice indeed. Only 60 minutes there. I felt like it was going to be a longer game. We had 4 ghost events, and then just like, it was all front loaded, and then it became super shy. We spent 9 minutes in the ghost room with that ghost. We found it pretty much immediately, and then we just camped in the ghost room. Now I want to see the payout. It's probably not going to be that big, because it was kind of a pretty late win there. After so many doubter wins before that, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 ghosts, 40% believers, which we've definitely had worse. 600,000 on an all-in is still really nice, though. Congrats, everybody. All right, we're going to reset the wheel. We're going to spin all the way from the beginning again. There were only 15 ghosts left there. Let's see what we get. First try. It's gonna be a Myling. All right, sure, I'll take a Myling. We're gonna go now. Where have we not gone yet? We have not gone to Ridgeview, right? Let's do Ridgeview, and we should upgrade. We should upgrade our headgear, because now we can actually use it. 10. I can't. I'm poor. That's so expensive. My goodness. All right, the tier 2 motion sensor is really not going to do much for me, so I guess we're going to just have to play another game before we can get that other one. We got Jimmy, Firelight, 3 unique photos, and photo of the ghost. So it's all about the photo cam. That's pretty nice. It's a windy day, which doesn't do that much. Makes it, I think, slightly colder. Hello. Just hoping for a sound. Atmosphere in this game is so good, man. Ooh, a boner. It's too quiet. I can hear the wind howling. It's in the basement. Oh shit! What? Yo, what an entrance! Holy! That was sick, man. It was like, not on my watch, it's too quiet. Here you go. Yeah, that's a sick interaction, man. The piano. My god. Nice. I don't think you can record that one, unfortunately, because, like, I guess technically you could fake that, obviously. You could play the piano yourself, but I don't think you can even film it. Still cool, though. Emiatator. Thank you for the 16. And then an immediate mimic here. Oh, shit. Oh, dude, we got that barely. That's very nice. Man. So far, so good. Zashru, thank you for the 3 months in advance. Thank you so much. Okay, we need a crucifix because this ghost seems a little nutty. Ghost of Mozart. It's Jim, though. It's Jimmy. I already got that. The pose next to the piano. It was like, that's my proud work. From shy to super active. I mean, you never know. It might change into becoming shy all of a sudden. Can you give us a sign? I want that salt. Salt video. Yo, Butlushka, what's up? Wraith? Maybe it's actually not here. Imagine. I did all that for no reason. I want to check with the thermo, but you know that as soon as I even dare drop this video cam, it's going to instantly step in the salt. But sure, let's go for it. Ah! Actually trolled? Maybe one of these side rooms? Wait a minute. If it's in none of these side rooms, it's very likely a roaming ghost. Oh. Ah, it's a dining ghost. Okay. Alright. Yo, God Gamer Josh, thank you for the $5 donut. Thank you. Sorry you had a shit day at work. Hope your night gets better, though. You blow up my candle. Appreciate. Dinner with the dead. We gotta get our stuff over here now. You always, honestly, that was a rookie mistake right there. Throwing down the salt before you test with the thermo is, I mean, this is something basically everybody does, maybe all the time or sometimes, but you should always check the thermo first, because sometimes you'll just put the salt in a room where it's not even close and it's never going to be used. Alright, no activity on the chart, so we need new salt now. I want this and motion sensor for the video. Hopefully we can get this video because it's actually so much money. Such good money. Oh, hello there. Nice.
Men go mad with watching.
Mango Man! Mango Man! Mango Man.
Men go mad with watching.
He was here, dude.
The Mango Man. Oh. Light switch. So good. Oh, that second blowout. Got that. Get the video immediately. Step in the salt, or are you actually a wraith? Nice. Okay. Now this is the third blowout. Should get the audio on this. Oh. Get the video on this. Oh, it's beautiful. It's so good. No wraith. Do we need a video of the ghost? We need a photo of the ghost. That's such weird behavior that we've been getting recently, where they do like these big one-stops. Wonder if that has anything to do with the behavior or something. Because we get that all the time now. I should get the EMF for the free photo. Where I think the hardest ghost is. Somewhat depends on your difficulty, but I think Moroi is just such a good all-rounder ghost. It can mess up, it can make you think it's something else, like it can make you think it's slow and maybe like a twin, so it can bait you that way. It is a really, really good sanity drain ability. Like, draining sanity after using the spirit box means that in like normal gameplay, when you're getting evidence, since it's also a forced evidence, you're going to be getting that all the time. So then someone will just be absolutely getting sanity drained to all hell. And just the speed. And not only the speed, but but it can still speed up during a hunt as well, which is kind of wild. It's one of the only ghosts that is simultaneously faster and can still speed up during the hunt as well, which just makes it one of the fastest ghosts in the game. Didn't it touch this? Oh, there we go. Okay, I think I missed the third blowout there, unfortunately. I should have turned off the candle before I left. Ah, that's not a Urei. Now, obviously, for certain gamers, like a DO, like for a complete newbie, a DO is gonna be a big killer because they don't know what the fuck is going on. Then for like veterans, like a Thay can be pretty punishing because you know that DOs exist, so when you hear a ghost stomping to you very fast, you might like leave your hiding spot because you think you're dealing with a DO, but then you actually get killed by a Thay. As well as more advanced players tend to sometimes, like I'm not doing that this time, but sometimes you're just using the cursed possession right away because you feel like getting an early hunt, and that can really be punishing against a Thay. So anything that has like abilities that allow it to be more dangerous during a hunt. I think if you don't have any of that, you don't even qualify. Like although a lot of ghosts have at least some degree of, because like even an Oni on paper doesn't have like you might not immediately think that's an early hunting ghost, but because it does so many ghost events and the ghost events drain so much sanity, it can actually be an early hunting ghost. So even that boops it up in like the tier list by quite a bit. But something like a Urei is just like a complete blank slate. Like it doesn't do anything. Like a Mare is, as much as they can early hunt, you really should just be having the lights on all the time. So they honestly should late hunt more than not. Speaking of, let's turn them off just to test. Okay, we got the video, right? Didn't we? We got a video, and you can see it on the video, so it's not going to be a phantom. It's blowing out the candle non-stop when I'm in the room, so it's not going to be a shade. Did you give me a sign? I could find the cursed possession. Gonna be this guy? Don't be this guy. Yo, you bitch. Alright, I think it's actually... We could just get a video or a photo here, because we need that, right? We need a photo of the ghost. Yeah, let's actually use the summoning circle. I'm gonna turn on some lights, though. We need to make sure our sanity is maxed out so we can actually light it all the way. Why did I rule out Urei? Because the door got touched and it only moved a slight little bit. Whereas a Urei would always go fully open, fully closed. Alright, we need to be at 80 plus sanity to be able to use it. So there we go. Okay, photo of the ghost, we'll do that. And I don't think we really need anything else. We got a mist, right? I did not rule out Oni yet. Yeah, there you go, easy. Okay, we don't need one more audio, so we're literally just done. We could get a video. No, actually. No, we're already good. We just need photos. Okay. Do I have that down here? I do. Perfect. Hi, buddy. Not a gin. Hey, buddy. Yo, hello. Damn. Actually took a long time before you saw that. Alrighty then. Oh shit. Oh shit, you're gonna still keep going, huh? Did they make this harder? I swear they made it harder to see Obake now. Because I saw 2 shapeshifts there. And that was like an entire, like I looped it the entire hunt. But yeah, so what you saw there was an Obake shapeshift, where it will randomly, or like during the hunt, every now and then it will change into a different ghost model. Now, did we get the bone? We did get the bone. We did also take this one. Any easy one we could take? Not really, right? Unfortunately. Unless you do like a missed ghost event right fucking now. Do something. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can't take a photo of the... Could you take a photo of a Obake shapeshift? Would that actually count? I don't know. Alright, anyway, we're out of here. Cross? Yeah, but I smudged it like many times, so it's gonna be a waste of everybody's time. Because we'd have to just sit there and wait. That was free, though. Very good. Very good. Yeah, Obake is a very fun ghost. It's the ghost that actually trips you up quite often. Because you can loop it for a while and not see the shapeshift at all. What actually really helps is having a video cam out. Because if you miss the shapeshift, it will still show on the camera for a really long time. It will say above the thing, ghost shapeshift. So you know, wait a minute, the game is telling me there was a ghost shapeshift. And that was only 12 minutes. 7 shapeshifts, I would assume, during that hunt. Or during the, yeah, well, that would be a lot, actually. I don't know what it counts exactly. All right, we've done all of the top rows, so we're gonna go back to Nell's Diner. It's Nell's Diner time again. We did a pretty quick game last time. So let's do another one.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation.
Raiju, all right. Totally fine. It's very quiet. Is it gonna be sunrise? Not sunrise. It's quiet weather. Alright, we have Becky, cleanse, crucifix, and motion sensor. Okie dokie. That is fine. Yeah, this map feels so different with the different weathers. Especially the windy one. It's actually one of the coolest maps with windy because it has like a snowstorm going on. Most of the time windy is kind of lame. Hello. Ooh, there's a bone. Got that insta bone. Got that insta voodoo. Yeah, wait, let's use this. It's not gonna be a hard pin, right? Totally. Aha! I heard that from over here. In this room. 20 degrees. Maybe in the kitchen? No. Can you give us a sign? Yo, it turned on the light in here! Wait, did it? No, it didn't. Wait, why did it look so... What? It's glow in the dark. I thought the light was on in there. Never mind. Are you in this room? 18-degree kitchen. Alright, it's a kitchen ghost instead, which there's so much to interact with here, so that's actually kind of beautiful. Yeah, kitchen is such an insane loop. Like, probably best loop that's ever existed. I mean, as far as crouch looping is concerned, because crouching there is super, super good. We're gonna grab Salty and the audio. Lights on in the office, was it? I think this map also has so much variety with the... Also, we haven't played the music yet. So much variety when it comes to different areas the ghost can be, which is really fun. I thought I heard a throw like far over there now. It's a bit strange. It's kind of a difficult room for no evidence though, I think. Yeah, and everything is... There's so much music and stuff on this map. It's really good. We need this one. That's the one I was missing before I placed the salt. Game worth it? I mean, if you consider playing it for 3,200 hours worth it, then I would say yes, probably. Also, isn't it like... It's still below 20 bucks, right? It's still like... It's still such a cheap game. It's kind of crazy. Or did they increase the price? Like, it's such a high value for... It's exactly 20 bucks. I think it started at like 12 and they've increased the price a little bit since the very first launch, which is very fair because they've been working on this game for fucking 5 years straight. There's so much more now. And they haven't even doubled the price. You got it at $12. Me too, baby. Value. Value meal. It's like me buying Terraria when it was $5. Best purchase I've ever made. Come on, buddy. Do something. 7.8. Yeah, I mean, it goes on sale sometimes too, right? Video cam. Don't screw me. Can you do something? Can you please step in the salt? It might be in a different area, although it is just cold here. Because I heard a throw somewhere away from this area. Apparently there's, by the way, a crazy interaction on this map that I don't think anyone has ever seen, so I don't even know if it really works. But if you have the ghost in the like front dining area here, apparently there's an interaction whereas if the ghost is standing here, it can do something with the car from inside. But we don't know what, because we've never seen it, but CJ was talking about it when we were playing with him, and he was trying to make it happen, but it didn't work. Like, I was like, imagine it drives the car into the shop and it explodes, like, but no, I don't think that's what it does. I think it's just gonna, like, honk like crazy or something. Dude, imagine. Alright, am I getting absolutely trolled here, or is this just a wraith? Like, come on, man. What are we doing here? Oh! Fuck! Fire extinguish? That was so delayed, man. Come on. Step in one of the salts. Step in one of the salts. I'm ready to run. I'm ready to run. To whichever one. Come on. 3. Got him! You gotta be so quick. You gotta be crazy. Oh, you did it? I did get the firelight as well, right? Yeah, I got the firelight, so I don't want to do that again. So now I would want to get the audio of the firelight. This is gonna be the 3rd blowout. Oh. In here for some reason? Bro, I'm working so hard here. Are you kidding me? Yo, hello. Oh, that didn't even work, huh? Oh, that did work. What the fuck? Did it? Paranormal talking? Tell me which way out is upside down? What the fuck? How did all of that work? I don't even know. Okay. Did not get the ghost event. Did not get a hunt right there, so it's not gonna be Wraith, obviously. It's not gonna be an Onryo. Can you give me a sign? Need photos, right? I didn't get the hunting video. Yo, I walked through the thing! You see that? That's so cool. Love that. Okay, so it might actually be moving around. Ooh, blow it again. 20 degrees in this area, so never mind then. Okay, so we don't have an active ghost, it seems. Could you do something, please? I might just have to turn off the lights. I mean, I was having the lights off before, but I want to have them off for more activity, I guess. This is definitely not ideal. Should also grab the voodoo doll. Wait, they were gonna fix the sound on this. Apparently, oh. Apparently this has like a whole sound. Like it's just a whole TV episode. But it doesn't work right now. We can literally watch a movie inside of Phasmo soon. Movie night. Apparently it's like a public domain TV show from a long time ago. Bro, what a yeet! He threw a water bottle at me. That is a nice sound. Yo, oh. That's like an Abu sound right there, if I've ever heard one. Okay, you're being so fucking silly right now. It's actually ridiculous. You're doing nothing. I could just try. It's gonna be a bit scary though. Alright, sure, we'll just give it a shot. Because this is pissing me off. I'm gonna try to get the audio. I don't really need the flashlight if we're gonna be in here. Let's try it. Oh, I'm sorry. Yo, wait a minute. Watch this. Ah! Burn! Yo, did the ghost? Oh shit! I'm sorry. I'm not gonna get that right. No, my lights! I need those! I'm sorry! Fuck, I shouldn't have done that. Well, whatever. Alright, I'll be outside because this is a little scary now. Yup, that's why. Raiju? Oh shit! I didn't pick up a smudge. Luckily this map is OP. That's Raiju as hell, right? What the fuck was that? And then it suddenly gets really fast. There you go. So it's like, you can see, unlike a Hauntu, which would be based on the temperature of a room, this ghost is based on like the electronics surrounding it. So it's gonna be a Raiju. Wait, is that a believer? No way. Am I rich? No way? Yeah, we need too many other things, so I'm not really gonna give a shit. Excuse me! I'm gonna at least smudge you. Give me the smudge. Oh, you gotta be fucking with me right now. Well, time to leave. Oh, you suck. Don't even talk to me. Ah! You're not gonna come in here, right? It's not allowed. Let me out. My equipment was blinking so far away from the ghost as well, which is another Raiju thing to do, which is often why well, not often, but sometimes I get baited thinking that a ghost is a Myling, because your flashlights will be blinking, but you won't be able to hear the ghost just yet, because it's actually a Raiju, and it's blinking it from way too far. Let's go! Let's go, dude! No objectives hurts your money payout so much, but it's fine because instead of a payout in game, we get a payout in channel points, which is also meaningless, but still it's pog as fuck. Let's go. We got 2.3 million channel points going to 2 people, 1 million to someone else. My goodness, it's a 10x payout. Holy dude, look at this. 13 million channel points total. 5 of those go to these 2 people alone. 6 to the top 3. Half of that goes to the top 3. The rich do be getting richer. It's true in channel points as well. All right, well, that was sick. Let's do it again. We're gonna go to Tanglewood. Tanglewood, my beloved. My beloved, you are back. Let's set up another wheel, shall we? Only 2 spins that time. I told you we were gonna get another win. I told you. The twins. We had fake twins earlier on Nell's Diner in the very beginning. Can I now buy my head cam? I am buying my head cam. I am buying the upgraded motion sensor. It's actually cool how you need to like properly save up and not die too much if you want to buy every item when you unlock them, because some of them are so expensive, especially like the later stuff, like the crucifix. The final upgrades are all like 10,000 or something. It's kind of crazy. I need to add it. They're pretty expensive to buy, I think, actually, these guys, but I will add 1. How much is that? Only like 70, I think, something like that. That's not too bad. And then the motion sensor is just a slight upgrade. Motion sensor upgrade is not too much. I'll even add a second one just for good measure. Let's go. Get in there. We got Georgia. Photo of the ghost. 3 photo cameras and repel, or 3 photos and repel. So we need heavy photo every time. Let's go. Ooh, foggy. We haven't seen fog today yet. I especially like fog on Nell's Diner. It looks pretty sick. Although fog is just general pretty good weather. It used to be really weird because it used to go inside the map as well for some reason. Oh, it levitated this book and then dropped it back down. You see that? But they changed that a while ago. Sucks that I just opened that door now. I didn't get to see. I guess I should have moved the door as it was touching it to know if that was going to be a Ure or not. It's 17 degrees in here. Yeah, Nell's Diner Easter egg looks extra sick with the fog as well. Yo! No! I was too close. Too close to the ghost. At least we can test now for Banshee and Oni here. Is this something we haven't done today yet? Let me show you. Okay, so we... Ooh, that could be... Could... maybe be a Banshee, but I don't think it's gonna be. But what it will definitely not be is an Oni, because an Oni would need to drop your sanity by 20% when you're too close to it like that, which we're not even at 85 really right now, which the Banshee would drop by 15 if you are the target and it's a singing ghost event, which, because we're alone, we're always the target. So it could be Banshee, like, on the dot, actually. Honestly, that might mean Banshee is very likely here, but it seems to be, like, slightly higher than 15, because we're, like, at 87, 86, something like that, so I'm not sure, but we'll keep that in mind. We'll keep that in mind. Let's get these guys. Get back in there. Yeah, Shade is just completely impossible immediately because they cannot do ghost events at 100% sanity, which we must have been at like 98 maximum. Okay, buddy. I'm gonna walk into the... No, I was trying to walk into the ghost again, but you're too fucking short. Let's see, did I do that or was it just a short ghost event? Okay, yeah, so if you don't actually touch the ghost during a hunt, nothing happens. That would have been a perfect, because we knew exactly our sanity. Unfortunately, the ghost pretty much immediately disappeared. Not much we can do about that. We did get a believer win, yes, just now, the game before this. And this will also be a believer win, of course. Maybe, who knows. Let's put this here. 2 ghost events right away. Pretty cool. Did I get the photo? I did at least get the photo. That's nice. Banshee doesn't have a unique singing, but does have a unique scream on the paramic or on the sound recorder, actually. It's still here, though. It's not a phantom. Yeah, good point. No, you can see it there if you look at like a good angle. It's definitely in there. Where's my recorder? Oh, there. Okay, so no phantom either. Can you give it and no shade again because it blew out the candle in the same room? Could you give me a sign? Just do like a really long singing ghost event so I can farm it. I want to get everything. Let's turn off the light here. So we're gonna drop sanity, which won't really help us. Like, we won't know if it did like a Banshee ghost event again, but we'll see. Can you do something? Oh. It threw the... Yo! Come on, man. It's just short ghost events. At least I got the audio. Some of them are really long, especially the singing ones. Oh, did that again. Ah, I fucked it. What? Excuse me? Okay, I guess. Thank you or something. Nothing? There's a huge wave here, but I don't hear anything. It's so weird sometimes. I mean, I'm glad they give it to you instead of just giving you nothing, but definitely the audio recorder is not entirely functional yet. Oh, dirty water all the way over there? Okay, Mr. Twin, are we for real right now? No way. Is it through the potato just now? Are you kidding me? Wait. Unless it just roamed? What? Help me? Do I have a smudge here? I do. What the hell? That's crazy. I would like to leave. Excuse me. What the hell? That must have been early, right? Did I get touched by too many ghost events? Okay, then. Definitely early. So then there is many ghosts we can rule out here. Let's see. This guy can stay. You gotta go. You can stay, but it feels like probably not because there's no way it would have done a yokai hunt because a yokai hunt can only happen when you're talking next to it. And that really shouldn't have happened because we weren't anywhere close, but or whatever. So I get these are the options that remain for now. And we could test for mimic orbs maybe because really doesn't make much sense for any other ghost to do what it just did right there. Did it turn on the light in the utility? Did I do that? I gotta find it again. 11. Okay, so it is also 11 here, so it is actually in this room. Turn on the lights to keep the Mare at bay. A light a day keeps the Mare away. This one. Onryo now? Oh, this is such Onryo behavior, actually. Wait a minute. Okay, buddy. What the fuck? Freaky. This is a super long ghost event. Oh my god! No way, dude! Let's go, guys. Holy mimic! Actually crazy. 2 in a row, baby? Oh, I'm out of here. 2 back to back, baby. It's your lucky day. The doubters are in shambles. No, that's actually crazy because then we had a like mimic twin or something and then straight into a mimic early hunt. That's so sick. Actually happened. There you go. Mimic, you never know what you're gonna get, but you're always gonna get a believer win, baby. Show me the money. 7%, 3.7 million. Wait, didn't you just win the last one too? Oh my god. You just got like 6 million channel points in 2 bets. That's actually insane, dude. That's completely nuts. Holy. And then, I mean, 1.5 million. These are crazy numbers, man. Goodness. Good job, everybody. All right, well, let's get another spin, shall we? What did we spun twins, right? So I need to put that back on, that's all. The twins. And we thought it was a twin for a second there. And then we're just gonna get yet another win. Let's go. Turned 1K into 21K. My goodness. Well, let's begin. Onryo. That was actually sick. Holy mimic. That's you always love to see a mimic. They don't show up very often. Let's go to Willow right now. Did we get anything right there? No, right? We still have those upgrades for the shitty items that I don't want. No, thank you. Ooh, we got Kenneth Shipman here. Repel, EMF, and 3 unique videos. Is this what it could be? Never. Oh, I'm frozen. Never lucky, unfortunately. I do love the rain, though. Even though it's not a blood moon. It's always cozy. Hey, what's up? Continue. You came in here after a while and you got 2 wins right away. See, that's what happens when you come back to the stream, baby. We need you. Oh, I turned it off for no reason. Have the lights. Give me lights. Give me voodoo. I actually... Oh, there's a bone. I think voodoo is such a good item. Such a fun item to get the ghost room for very little cost. Although, to be fair, the thermo is doing a good job. Ooh, we got a phone call back here. Uh-huh. It rang the phone, and we got 16 degrees. This is a kind of an annoying ghost room because for some reason the ghost often gets stuck in there. Like when it starts its hunt in that room, you have to like walk really close to it to get it to leave the room. I don't know why it does that. But like still happens to this day. It's been in the game for like insanely long. Okay. Oof. Want that one. Let's check for Orbeez. Let's check immediately. Gonna get that another mimic. 3 mimics in a row now. Just absolute utter madness. Oh yeah, I guess it wasn't 3 mimics. It was a Raiju before that. Not seeing Orbeez. That's fine. Maybe. This one's a twin. Hey girl, thank you for the 9. 0 points club. Yeah, it's brutal for the doubters. What? That was some creepy laughter. Creepy doll. Oh wait, I need this actually. Very, very cursed. Oh, the donut card is a drop. It's just tomorrow it goes away. So if you don't have it yet, which you apparently already do, but if there's still people out there that don't have it, you need to get it now or you'll never get it. Ooh, the door's fully open and it did kind of sound like a Ure touch, so I'm gonna keep my eye on a Ure there. But you really have to see the door touch to be able to rule. I don't know why I took another candle. That's kind of pointless. Anyway. No. I don't want you to be on. I only want one candle at a time. You step in the salt again? Yeah, and then the non-shiny versions start dropping tomorrow, I guess. Which means that if you don't have the shiny version yet, you want to get it now. And then you can get another badge. So I guess technically there's 5 badges with this update, which is... How many badges do we need? All of them. Yes. Oh. What the hell? I thought I saw something. Salt, fire extinguish. Gotta collect them all. I have so many badges. I do wish that when you have 2 badges of the same type, like when you have a foil one that shines and a normal one, that they would have like a better interface for it. Because right now the way it works is they just show up as 2 separate badges, which I don't think it should be the way that it does that. Like there should be like a little click or like a button on the badge itself to toggle the foil. I think that would be better. Because it's just kind of clogging up the badge. Just because you have to click through so many fucking badges now. I mean, I guess it's like suffering from success. If you have all of the badges that's ever been made, like we do, then you're gonna have to click through a lot of things. But that's obviously not for everybody. It would be cool if you had like a better... I don't know if they're ever planning to make a better interface for the badge select, but they could definitely do something with that. That's for sure. Okay, so it's... Oh. Seems like it's not going to be an Onryo, right? Because that was definitely the 3rd blowout. No Onryo. And no Shade either, because it did it in the same room. We have no Wraith, of course. Wait, the door's open again. What, did I do that? I probably did that like a dummy. You give me a sign. Oh, there's a different screen. Oh, well, sick. That would be so much better. Because the one right now, the weird, like, scroll window is just not great. You give me a sign. You want to see a really quick guide to the Nell's Diner Easter egg? I made a YouTube short on it. You could just go to the YouTube shorts to check it out. Or you could see the longer form video, but it doesn't I don't show it like in the first 5 minutes because it's just like a exploration video. Can you give me a sign? Not a Ure. Oh, come on. It's literally still moving and I can't get the recording anymore, you hater. Alright, so not a Ure because it didn't fully open the door, as you can see right here. Okay, how are we doing with these? We need to get EMF in here. We need to get some more videos, but we can easily do that part. EMF photo is a nice objective. It sucks that you get it when you're still don't have access to the photo cam for some reason, but that only happens in the first few levels. There's only a problem then. Get this one. Definitely want a smudgy now. Hi, Jinx. Thank you for the gift. I hope that's how you say it. Very heavy lightning over here. There's got to be like a rare 1% or like a 0.1% tornado warning weather where there's just like a tornado that rips the map apart. Just get fucking launched. Goodbye. Or like sirens. Just like a monsoon rainstorm. Oh. Turn off the light switch, huh? Yo, not here. Thank you for the 5 gifties. And Lord Calamity with the gifty as well. Thank you, not here. Appreciate. We get that. Very nice. Okay, so just need video, which that should be easy. I guess it's hunting time here, because this ghost is kind of just showing us a little bit of everything. Nothing that we can figure out the ghost off of. So we're gonna grab repel. I already got. We could do hunting sound. Okay, curse possession. Don't remember what it was. It's not. It's gonna be summoning circle. That would actually be not. Oh, monkey ball. A monkey ball. That's fine. Not the best though. I wish for sanity. I wish for sanity. Bye-bye sanity. Psych. Get trolled. We're gonna be in the dark now, and we need to be close to this ghost anyway, so we're gonna stand over there. Maybe we do audio first. Yo, buddy! Yo, is this a yokai or some bullshit? What was that? Hey, buddy. Okay, it did immediately turn around as soon as it did that. It also did like roam to me, which is kind of weird. You're gonna stop hunting, right? Sucks that I have to smudge you right at the end. I would have died there if I didn't. Airball. Did I already get that? I probably was already full with this, didn't I? Yeah, I already got everything. Okay, what the fuck? Why did it hunt from here? Oh, because I used the monkey paw and it fucking changed ghost room. God damn it. Let's check for poltergeist. That seemed kind of crazy. We need to get some crucies over here and another smudgy. Give me both of these. Don't hunt me right now. I'm gonna cry. Yo, the tier 2, man. You're big. Okay. Now it's gonna be a spirit. Of course. Ah, come on, man. Rude. I did get all the objectives right. I did. Okay, we got a basketball. Where does that come from? What? I guess that room usually has a basketball? Yeah, I guess. I guess it teleported it because it can teleport basketballs out of the ghost room. I guess it did that before. Okay. I mean, this should be more than enough to see. I should quickly get out of here. Noah, thank you for the 30 months. Thank you so much. And the 6 months in advance as well. Alright, grab one of these. 2 of these. Yeah, it's just a regular hunt. Not a spirit, not a phantom, nothing like too crazy. I mean, I think this is just gonna be a poltergeist. Probably. Yo, hello. Wait, this could be a long one. Nice, got it just in time. Was it behind the plant? Don't tell me the photo failed. It didn't. We could have burning crucifix photo as well. And then we just need one video, which beautiful. What a nice timing on that. Thank you so much, sir. All right. We're gonna throw this away and we're gonna test for Polty. Hello, airball. How are you doing? Okay, we gotta be careful, but we have a 2-second grace period, so if it hunts right next to us, we should be able to bounce out of here, but honestly might not be safe. I should probably stand over here. Like, just do one loop with the ghost to get it over there without risking your life. Excuse me. Alright, so much for that. Do it. watching it work, you need the badge. There's more people that can also give you the badge. Like, after we end stream, I will raid someone that also gives you the badge, so don't worry. If you stick here, I'll just send you along. You don't even have to move. Alright, now I want to get hunted, but I don't want you to be, like, right next to me when you do that. Thank you very much. Hello. Don't be on top of the crucifix, I moved them. Don't you dare go there. I'm gonna be upset. It's starting hunt. Basement? Wait. Wait, is this a fucking mimic? That is a fucking Myling! Excuse me? Is this a Myling poltergeist? What is this, man? No, it's probably just a Myling, no? It can't be. We didn't see orbs at all. It seems like it's throwing a lot still anyway. I think it's just... Myling is not a win, right? Because if Myling is a win, we're going crazy here. I find it highly unlikely that it could be a or be a mimic. I just don't see it. I want to get out of here. That was really strange. It was still throwing a lot too. What the fuck? I never noticed. The orbs are outside. Well, we'll see. I mean, it's always nice to be surprised by a random mimic, but it clearly was doing Myling stuff right there. So it clearly was a Myling at that time. And it was doing the thing that I was talking about, where it gets stuck in that room for some reason. Okay, it was just, I don't know why it was throwing so much. Also, that is a beautiful set of items to unlock right there. I'm sorry for the hopes and dreams. That was 5,000 because we did 2 weekly challenges back to back, or in one game. EMF tier 3 is actually useful during this as well. UV is completely garbo. But the spirit box is obviously useful when you're doing a regular evidence one, but I'll take it. Let's do a Tanglewood again. I'm feeling like Tanglewoody. No Onryo, unfortunate. Will it be a Dio? Alrighty. Did we hear thunder at all? Or is this actually, wait a minute. It's just light rain. Bro, the rain baits me every time. All right, we got Joseph here. Escape the ghost, crucifix, and ghost event. All right, this should be just happening, all of that. Let's go. What is the blood moon? Makes the ghost crazy. It's very good. We haven't had tarot cards at all today. The game does not want us to gamba. No voodoo. Love your shredder, thank you. There's actually, I mean, this is not one of my sweaters. There will, however, be another winter sweater this year. I should be getting the sample soon. Ooh. So then I can show you guys. I think it looks even better than the last one. This one has such fun colors. I can't wait. I can't wait to get it. I want to wear it. Alright, look for Orbeez. Check for this. And one crucifix, just in case we're going to go crazy. It's going to be more like the classic rainbow one. Because the one we did last year was like completely different from... I mean, it had similar colors, obviously, because colors exist. But it was basically its own style. And now we're going to go more like... more akin to what my usual sweaters look like. I don't need another one of this right now. I just take this and another can. Or I have first can. The rainbow sweater is your favorite. I think this looks actually better than the rainbow sweater, to be honest. Because it's like, it's even more cheery. It's like bright and fun. I mean, the rainbow sweater is a staple, so I can't really say that for sure, but it looks very nice. And if it's gonna, I think it's gonna be similar. If you already have the one from last year, it's gonna be like similar materials, obviously. So I think it's gonna be very cozy because I love the one that we got last year. We got living room. And if all goes well, if you missed the sweater last year, you will be able to get, hopefully, I still don't know exactly if this is going to turn out the way that I want it, but I think so. We will be able to do like a combo deal where you can get the one from last year again for this year. So in case you missed out, you can get that one too. Yo, I got it at the very end! I got one tiny little thing. You should have merch. Wasn't I just talking about that? Is this hello? Is this thing on? That's what I was talking about. It's gonna be next month. Oh, we got a candle blow up. I mean, honestly, because I didn't do much merch, because I just, the way I want to do merch, and it's worked out very well so far, is that I want to do like clothing only if I want to like wear it all the time myself. And honestly, the instant sweater is like my most worn sweater off stream because it's just so comfy. Do we even need this? I want it for the video. The mic ran out of battery? Oh no! All right, buddy. Here you go. Motion sense, do it again. Click it. What? It's turned on forever. Are you gonna turn off, sir? What the fuck is going on here? So this is why, for example, so Makeship is the company I do this with, which by the way, they're awesome. They usually do hoodies and shirts. They had never done sweaters before and did it for the first time with me because I personally don't wear hoodies. So I wanted to make a sweater because I only wear sweaters. I only wear sweaters and shirts. And I want to make something that I want to wear. Like, I don't want to give you guys a hoodie that just has like a logo on it or some bullshit. Because it just doesn't feel right. Even though, I mean, some people might actually genuinely want that, which is totally fair, but I'd just rather make something cool. Okay, 6 degrees, definitely still here. No Plum, thank you for the... Thank you for the gifty. Okay, we got the double. Oh, I got a double duplicate. Thanks. Yikes. Alright, not a wraith. Can you give me a sign? You're gonna be silly. Silly ghosty pants. Turn that shit off now. Can you show yourself? Hello, hello. Did we get it? Oh yeah, we got a mist, right? Yeah, you're right. Very shy, at least we got one ghost event for the objective. Crucifix, escape the ghost. I guess I should, this is one of those ghosts where I feel like we're gonna be better off if we just kinda go a little ham, because I don't think we're gonna get much. Oh, I didn't change my EMF, you're right. I don't need this, I need this. Yo. Nice, wait, is that first blowout? I think it was. We need that audio on that. Do it again, please. That was second. Third incoming. Oh, you can't tell it based off that because it needs to be slightly close. Or yeah, it needs to be like at 45 degrees like that. Just one more and then I can do my thing because I want to test for Onryo now because we're gonna regret not doing that if it comes down to it. Should probably just maybe just turn off the light. That might help. There we go. Did not hunt, so should not be an Onryo either. And then we're gonna go quickly see. What is it? Music box, maybe? Or was it... Wait, was it something? Oh, it wasn't. Nope. We'll see. Yeah, there's no, like, permanent merch, because the way it works is that you don't want to... Like, for having the... Like, a competitive price, you want to be able to make the exact amount you need. Like, they make a few extra for, like, the orders that got lost in, like, traffic or something, or... I already got this one. Don't you fucking record that. It didn't do it. Because they'll always make a few bonus in case something goes wrong with an order and they need to send another one. But it just saves a lot of production costs, of course, that way. We do have... No, we have this one right here. We can take a photo as well. Do I want that? I need to get... Oh, I want all of them. I do need... Oh, I only need crucifix. I'm fine. Let's go for it. In traffic. Yeah, whatever. Your UPS driver likes a sweater too much and steals it. It happens. Here we go. Ah! Okay, buddy. I don't know why I'm doing all this. Oh, come on, buddy. Come on, buddy! I'm busy! This is a Myling, actually. It's very quiet. This sounds like Myling, I think. But... It's gotta be Myling, right? It's quiet as fuck. I didn't get crucifix, but I think that's... Dude, 2 Mylings in a row? I did get the ghost photo, though. Look at this. Ghost photo. And I got video as well as the audio, which is kind of sick. Yeah, I think that's quiet. Oh, I can get a photo off of that if it stays. Got the... Oh, I had it still. No. Wait, I already got that photo, didn't I? I didn't. Fuck you. Whatever, I'm out of here. Goodbye. I don't want to get killed here. Yeah, wait, did I even check for orbs? We'll be surprised, maybe. Another Myling. 2 Mylings in a row. And now this is where the comedic timing of the wheel is going to make it spin Myling on the 3rd time. It does that always. Yup. 2 Mylings. Never mind. No mimic that time. 3,000 though. Yo, we leveled up from 32 to 48? Really? 33 or something? I think we were 33 at the start of today. Then we did the weekly, which put us at 34 or something. Very juicy. And that was 3 ghost events. Only 10-minute hunt right there. All right, let's go to... I'm feeling Nell's Diner again. Let's do it. Love this map. All right, watch this. Watch this. It's going to spin.
All right, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare
Oh, so close. So they did say that they potentially, or... They basically said that they will, they just didn't say when. That they're gonna do something for when you reach level 20 prestige, and there will be more after that. So there'll either be more prestiges, or there will be some other way, but they basically confirmed that they're gonna allow us to still keep prestiging after you reach 20. Because right now there's a cap. You can't do anything after that, which is kind of silly. And both DK and CJ confirmed that they're doing something for that, so that is very cool. Sharn, carry, because we're actually like somewhat close. I don't think you can see your own badge, but we're at 16, prestige 16 right now. So we're getting to 20 soon, and then the game is just over, which is very silly. So yeah, they're adding something else. Witness a ghost event, Paramike, and Repel. Okie dokie. So quiet out here, excuse me. Yo, no siren on this. I really wish that you could turn it on by clicking this. Oh, that was a long one. That'd be so annoying. You'd be like, all right, guys, we're gonna leave. And then it just keeps going crazy. All right. Music time. Nice burger. They didn't let you pick up the burger because they didn't want you to throw the burger on the ground and then be upset that it didn't fall apart. Same thing with the milkshake because it obviously can't spill. Because they didn't implement that. Sneaky CJ. Smart but sneaky. Can we have a ghost back here? We haven't had a ghost back here. This is where we're gonna check this and we're gonna get orbs. And it's a mimic. That would be pog as fuck. Just protecting his art. Yo, boner and cup on the floor. Wait a minute. Excuse me. 17 degrees. Yo, this is a nice room. I really like this. I thought there was a ghost behind me. And we can also turn on the lights in the hallway, and then we have this beautiful side entrance. That's gonna make it really easy to bring the items here. Shady, thank you for the 18, and Flory with the 39. Thank you so much. Yeah, you can get the badge here. And even if we end the stream, I'll just raid someone that also has the badge, so then you will get it anyway. So don't worry. Boop, 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 and this one. Yeah, the side entrance actually secretly the best part of this map. It's so convenient. Hey, Yui, thank you for the 4 months. Yeah, I'm really glad they're doing something for when you reach Prestige 20, because that's what, I mean, if I knew that, I would have probably played a little faster, because I've been, like, savoring the levels. I've been trying to, like, make sure not to get the Prestige 20, because once you're there, as of the way it is now, there's basically nothing else to do, because you cannot get any more unlocks, you cannot get any more prestiges. All you can do is just keep leveling forever like it used to be, where you just can't even, like, get the tier. You can't go back to level 1, which is, like, the big thing. So, I'm really glad that they're doing that. Because there were, I mean, I can't even imagine being one of the, I mean, I guess those people are, they kind of enjoy doing that. They must have, because otherwise you wouldn't have accidentally done, like, a full week of grinding. But there were people that, like, spent, I don't even know, 14 hours a day for, like, 1 week plus every single day, going on, like, the most optimal difficulty possible. And this was also wasn't this before they nerfed the custom? So it was, like, in the time where custom was even more disgustingly OP than it used to be. And they leveled up, like, so fast that they got prestige level, prestige level 20 within, like, the first 2 weeks. Which, I wonder if they regretted that after, like, I mean, maybe they just didn't want to play anymore after that, I don't know. It's just like, what do you do then? It's just, there's nothing. It's over. GG, you completed it. Yeah, it was like a 24 times difficulty you could have, and it was just, people were, like, grinding on, like, a 20 times difficulty. Just non-stop, like, 1 minute games, or, like, quit if you didn't get the ghost. Which, to be fair, that still happens now whenever there's, like, whenever there is a seasonal event with a leaderboard. That's still how it goes. That's why the people, not throwing any shade, by the way, this is, like, a totally valid strategy. It's implemented this way, so the optimal strat that gets you to the top of the leaderboard, you shouldn't blame the people for using the optimal strat, obviously. But the optimal strat to get to the top of the leaderboard every seasonal event has so far been, like, set it to a really high difficulty, walk in, click, like, totems or pumpkins or whatever the hell you need to click. I think it opened this one just now. You click as many of those as possible, then you get one hunt. You spend, like, 10 seconds in the hunt to see if you get, like, something obvious. If it's not obvious, you literally just walk into the ghost and kill yourself. If it is obvious, you also walk into the ghost and kill yourself. Either way, you just click, like, let's say you know it's a phantom, you click phantom, and then you walk into the ghost and you kill yourself, and within, like, 45 seconds after the game starting, you are already out and going into the next game. That's how those people that were, like, at the top got, like, what was it? Like, 50,000 or some insane amount? Like, the numbers were crazy. I don't even know. It was As astronomical numbers. Just like 10 hours of that every day. Can't even imagine. 150k, my goodness. Actually, just dedication on that is crazy. Wait.
Are you fucking serious?
Why didn't it finish the recording, bro? What the? So dumb when it resets for no reason. That sounds boring. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. If there was no leaderboard, people would never do that. The fact, it's the... I guess it's not necessarily, because it seems like the devs actually are pretty on top of cheating when it comes to the leaderboard. Because usually the rule of leaderboards is that if there's a leaderboard, not however meaningless, someone's gonna cheat to get it to the number one. That's like the rule of the internet. Like, one of the leaderboards that I know that for example, is like, there's a Slay the Spire daily challenge, I think, that's like just randomized every day. And every day there's a leaderboard for people that do the challenge, and every day they probably have it automated or something. There's like 100 people that cheat the top score on the Slay the Spire leaderboard, which I can't even imagine just like the nonsensicalness of that. Because not only does it not mean anything, because even if people believed you, it's fucking the daily challenge and like it is one of the best games of all time. Not to throw shade to Slay the Spire, but nobody cares about the daily challenge. I have like hundreds of hours in that game. I literally never touched a daily challenge in my life. That shit is not interesting at all. And secondly, it's so obviously cheated that you don't get any credit. Like, nobody thinks it's real because the score that they get is impossible to achieve. It's like 999999999 when, like, in that game there's a maximum amount of score you can get that's not even that high. So it is literally not even feasible. Like, it's guaranteed cheated. It's provably cheated. So, like, I don't even know why they don't have, like, an automated system to at least ban the people that have, like, higher than the max score you can get for that day, but whatever. It's just the way that people will always cheat. When there's a leaderboard, people will cheat. And I don't know why, because it doesn't make any sense. No, and the Phasmo thing is not cheating. That's just cheese. It's like... I mean, I still am kind of... I wouldn't want to do that because the leaderboard is temporary. Your stats are eternal. So, like... doing, like... I don't even know how many games that would have taken. Like, if you were one of the people that did that, you must have had, like, 10,000 deaths during that whole session. So, like, your stats are forever fucked. You'll always have the bad stats, and the leaderboard just disappeared. So, like, I don't really get that. It seems like, I mean, I guess you could probably cheat your stats, which would kind of technically make it cheating, but it doesn't fucking matter anyway. Top player on the leaderboard had 56,000 games in the journal. My goodness, that's crazy. What are we doing here? I got kind of distracted. It's not this guy. I took a photo, right, and it didn't disappear, so it's not you. Did we get an airball? I was yapping too much, but I slightly believe. No. Oh. What's with my flashlight? Oh, my flashlight's busted. I turn off the light. Interesting. Knock on the window. Knock on wood. Can you give me a sign? Phantom? What? What do you mean, phantom?
I have a fucking ghost photo, brother. You can see the ghost right there.
It's not a phantom. Can you give me a sign? You're lifting stuff. Yeah, it's a spooky ghost. Okay, I think it's hunt time for this one. I mean, people cheat in, like, I don't get that, man. It's crazy that cheating is like a thing that people do. I just can't imagine it. Yo, you gotta fucking chill. Are you for real right now? My goodness. Is it... like, those are the... oh, we have monkey paw. Those are the people that when their parents came to them, my parents did this, and I don't know if this worked. I don't know if anybody else's parents did this. It's the most effective strat to get me to do anything as a child. You know how as a child you wanted to play video games? Obviously. So sometimes you'd want to play video games instead of doing your homework, right? Relatable, obviously. So you would go to your parents and you would be like, can I play video games? I did my homework. And then, but you didn't actually do your homework. So then my parents would go, well, if you think, oh, something. Bro, it's another Myling! What the fuck? Bro, why didn't you spend Myling? It's 3 Mylings in a row, man. That's crazy. What the fuck? Okay, anyway, so you would be like, or maybe you wouldn't like lie about not doing your homework, which you would be like, my parents would say like, if you think that you studied enough, you can play video games. It's the critical hit of parenthood. At least it was for me. Because it puts the blame, because my parents were strongly in the camp of, which I think was very beneficial to my like
Welcome back.
to me having a healthy relationship with grades and stuff like that, that if you try your best, it's good enough. Trying your best is all you can do. So if you try your best and it fails, then you did your best. That's all you can do. Now, obviously, a lot of the time people say they do their best, but they don't actually do their best. So you gotta self-police there. And I was very heavily self-policing. When I didn't do my best, I would feel horrible that I failed something. Because I was just, like, raised that way. So the thing is, with cheating in video games, I can't believe that people go like, no, I did something. Like, I achieved something. Because I would self-police and be like, no, I fucking did nothing. It's like literally, people don't go through this as children, where you fucking play like Age of Empires or The Sims, and you like use a fucking money cheat, and then like it's fun for 5 minutes, and then after like 30 minutes you realize that the whole game doesn't matter now, because you literally cheated, so then you start over, and you don't cheat. Dude, am I the only one that did this? I did that, and then you were like, fuck, this shit is stupid. I want to, like, actually earn this stuff. Okay, we have, this is a ghost event, capture video of the ghost, and firelight. And we got Thomas Maudsley right here. Alrighty, rain once again. It's a very rainy stream today, it turns out. I mean, to be fair, the only game I cheated in and had the time of my life was GTA. You ever cheated in GTA with like the phone menu where you like spawned in helicopters and then just seeing how long you could survive at 5 stars? That shit was so fun. God damn. GTA cheating is the actual game. Holy. I mean, yeah, obviously you only do that when you like already finished the game, or like it's just for funsies. It's not like you're gonna go spawn in a bunch of money and then pretend that you earned a bunch of money or something like that, like, because that's like how I feel about like people cheating in like a online shooter game or something. Like you're really gonna cheat and then pretend you're good at the game? Like that's the most insane thing. And then we'll get this too. Playing tax. Oh yeah, you could do taxi. You should have like side jobs. I do hope they bring stuff like that back in GTA 6. I really, I think they will, because I think they realized how successful GTA RP was. Because you know, like people would roll, and they probably still do to this day. people would role play on GTA servers that is like real life, and people would have like fucking jobs. Like they would be police, there would be like businessmen, there would be like, it would be like a whole society with obviously crime as well. And the fact that that was so successful, I hope they realize that people like that and they want to like have somewhat of a real life simulator, which I think if there's anybody that can do it, it has to like basically only be Rockstar, but they could have like a real life where you're obviously also a bit of a criminal, of course. That's kind of like this whole appeal of GTA. And the mundanity? How do you call? I don't know if that's a word. Anyway, the fact that some of it is mundane and like kind of boring adds to it. I mean, obviously they could make it sick as hell. Because, I mean, I think GTA 6 is actually gonna be. This is maybe my cope. My cope and like genuine belief is that GTA 6 will be literally better than what the people think it's gonna be. Like even the big hype, I think they're gonna exceed it. And one of the reasons for that is just like the sheer just steel balls they've had when it comes to like delaying. They're just like, no, we're delaying because this is not done yet. And they're just, I respect that as a, like when you're doing a project that big, of course. Obviously, it could also be a bad sign. It could be a sign that they're like just not, they're kind of scrambling. Who knows? You got delayed again. Yeah, I know. It's crazy that we're actually gonna get Horror 2.0 before GTA release, guys. Can you believe this? It's for real. I blew out the candle. That was one, right? Oh shit. Ah, such a short one, man. I didn't have shit. Wait, you gotta be walking in the salt or you're a wraith? Now we know that Tanglewood rework and what was it? The character customization update will be early next year, like Q1 next year. Or at least that's like the indication they gave. I guess it doesn't have to be. They could always run into some trouble, but I really feel like they've been sticking more to the schedules and not really giving any indication if they don't think they can meet it anymore. They got burned. Well, we mostly got burned and they got flamed. We got burned and they got flamed for the console update. So I don't think they'll make that mistake again. They already did enough of that. It's not a wraith. Can you give me a sign? I'm gonna turn this off so I can stand here and drop my sanity. I guess I should turn this off as well. That wasn't their fault, really, though. I mean, no, it absolutely was. I mean, obviously the like initial delay wasn't, but the fact that they kept saying it's soon for like a year straight was definitely their fault. Like they should have just been like, okay, we completely misjudged it. They like I guess they didn't realize it, but they just kept like, at a certain degree, like fool me once, fool me twice, fool me three, fool me four, like fool me forever. Like at a certain point they should have realized that they completely misjudged it, and they shouldn't have kept like up the appearance that it was gonna come out any minute, or like when it was done. They should have just said like, okay, this shit was actually messed up as hell, and we're gonna have to delay it for like a full year. And then I mean, the problem is that they didn't really have the like, they didn't have anything else. So the reason I think that they kept doing that is because that's all they were working on, which is also why it was so fucked up for everyone, because there was just no other content, which was the whole problem. Like, it wouldn't have been a problem if they were just working on it in the background, but the problem was that we basically got no content that whole time because they were working on it. Yo, hello. Can I rotate? Ah, stupid photo cam. Whatever. Not a phantom. I hate that, man. They're gonna add to the game, by the way, that you can press 1, 2, 3 to toggle between your different items. That couldn't come early enough. Because in a situation like that, where you're stuck on the fucking photo animation, it would be nice if you could just spam the, like, key that's gonna take you to your sound recorder instead of having the fucking toggle, which is not gonna make you overshoot the sound recorder, and then you have to rotate again through the whole thing. And then, like, you don't get it. Can't wait. Okay, so you're in here. What? Oh, you're in here. Ah, I'm stupid. Of course. I mean, I guess also, by the way, fault is, I guess, maybe not the right word. It was just a lack of experience with, like, knowing. They didn't have, like, anybody that actually was, like, in the industry when it comes to making console games. So they didn't realize, like, how much work that actually was. And now they have a big team. Huge team. They got, like, 30 people working there. I mean, by then they were already relatively large, to be fair. They had like 10 people on board, I think. And you give me a sign. Yeah, I have never played Red Dead Redemption. Well, I played like, I think like one stream, but I did it. It was back when I had a shit computer, so I couldn't play it actually. I couldn't play it while streaming. It just didn't work very well. But yeah, I still have never really played that game. Can you give me a sign? Hello. Super good. Yeah, I mean, I know. It's like, honestly, it's a game I don't feel any rush to play because I know it's incredible and I know eventually I'll play it and enjoy the hell out of it. Oh, I fucking did that. I'm stupid. Okay, no Oni. I think we should, I feel like this is not an Onryo either. This is blown out way too many of those. It's long. Come on, buddy. Oh, you're stepping over there now. Yeah, it shouldn't be a shade either. Okay, what's the cursed possession? No tarot cards at all? No, I don't think it's not a Goryo necessarily, because I'm pretty sure it was never in the kitchen or the side room to begin with. Oh, there we go. I just got it wrong. Now let's try this. We can do all of this stuff too. If I can all juggle it with one single... Yo! That's not gonna work, unfortunately. You can get that quite... You can get it sometimes after it's already over, but that was way too late. Okay, sure. It's under here, right? Where did I leave my... Oh, there. Should spread that out. Okay, let's get a hunt. Yo, buddy. What? This is Jin? It sounds like a Jin? I think? I'm not gonna smudge it because I want to try again, like a better angle. Yo, but ah! Jesus Christ! Not smudging there was was kind of stupid, but I lived. Whew, I didn't want to smudge, man. All right. Oh. Phone call. Okay, we're done with this. All right, let's try again. At a distance. This should be perfect. Already got ghosts, so I can't even get the photo during a hunt for. Jin! Easy peasy. It's crazy that you can hear Jin even at like pretty close range like that. Hey, buddy. Smudgy. Yo. Oh god. Yo, you got that thing stuck up there. All right, buddy. All right, buddy. These are long hunts. Yeah, Jin will be fast at a distance, and then it will speed up like crazy to get close to you. All right, we got one more game after this, guys. This is the final bet for today. Get your things in, and if you still don't have the badge yet, don't worry, because I'll just raid someone that also has the badge. So you'll get it regardless. This is it. The one for all the marbles. Jin, unless this is a mimic and we get a believer win anyway. But I doubt it, because I checked for orbs many times. Oh, it's just a regular ass Jin.
There's some jobs ready for you.
Level 50 already. It's beautiful. Like, now I don't feel bad leveling up fast at all, because we're gonna get other things after Prestige 20 anyway. All right, let's do final one on Nell's Diner. Here we go. Spin for the win. This is it. Moroi. All right, Moroi on top. So Wraith, Raiju, Dio, Onryo, Moroi. That's the ultimate bet. Let's do it. What's our final ghost? We got Ella Holmes. All right. Camera, escape, and crucifix. And we got sunrise. Very nice. Or sunset, I should say. I love it. Doot doot. Doot doot. Doot doot. Oh, I'm ready to roll. Ready to roll? See voodoo? We're getting a lot of voodoo. Is it gonna be tarot cards for the final one? Bro, it's never we have played so many games and we've never got tarot cards. What the fuck? I think I heard a throw over here. Oh, hello. Well, I think I found the ghost. Or I think she found me. Nice one. How is the sound sensor useful in any way? No way. It's just an item for immersion, or like if you want to go really RP mode. You want to like role play as a ghost hunter. But besides that, it doesn't do anything. Good for multiplayer? I don't really know that. I'll play some multiplayer and I never use it. Oh yeah, I should check sanity, you're right. I'm gonna grab some more stuff. Alright, if that's gonna be 80% sanity, I swear to God. Okay, so that wasn't a singing ghost event, but it's definitely not an Oni. Because it's not low enough for that. Alright, we need this, and that. I mean, if it's useful to a certain degree if you're like a dedicated truck dweller, but it's just like, even if you could hear everything the ghost ever did, sound, unless you're there to like use evidence items, sound itself doesn't really tell you anything. Because I don't think you can pick up like a Banshee scream with it, for example. I think it has to be sound that you could already hear with your like regular ears anyway. So that makes it kind of bad. Sit back here. Oh, not a Yurei. Yo. Oh man. Can't even get the lights explosion? That's just rude. Goodbye, lights. It was fun having you for like 2 seconds. It's fine. I didn't need that anyway. Yeah, I mean, shade here is very much off the table. Also took a ghost photo, right? So you're not this guy. Ooh, blow out the candle. One blowout. Step in the salt. There we go. Nice. I should get the EMF as well for the photo. Oh, we get dirty water. Perfect. And we get dirty water photo. Can you give me a sign? Oh. Excuse me. That is just rude. Can you blow out the candle? Got stuck on the kitchen island and got killed by the ghost. What? Can you give me a sign? Oh. Nice. And then last blowout. Give me that. It's gonna be Onryo. Classic. One more. One more, please. At least now the ghost is gonna be active with no lights. Can you give me a sign? No, this is the third blowout, right? I think one more. Can you give me a sign? Can you do something, please? Yeah, you can get stuck in the police car door for some reason, but you can just crouch out of it. Or you can get stuck if your keyboard runs out of battery. That's very dangerous. You know how it goes. Can you give me a sign? Oh, let's go. Bro, I'm farming. 3 on each, which means we got this objective, which means we only really need that crucifix. Well, I guess we should still wait for the... Wait, did it? Did I get the third fire extinguisher already? Maybe I did. It's definitely not a Yurei. I already ruled that out, yeah. Not a Wraith. Oh, let's look for the cursed possession, because you're pissing me off. Music. Music box. We've had a lot of those today. Alright, we should just go for it. I mean, I should get one more blowout just to make sure that we don't have to come back around for Onryo. That would be unfortunate. It blew it out. No hunt. Perfect. Alright, now we should just go for... I don't have a smudge, though. But what could go wrong, right? Nothing. Wait, Eric. Bro, are you for real right now? Bro, how many Mylings? No way, man. It's only Myling. It's Myling Monday. That's crazy. All right, well, get me the hell out of here. There's 4 Mylings. I mean, the 3 in a row was crazy. It's also, that's the 3rd Myling we had on Diner, right? Just so many Mylings there. What the hell, man? All right, well, we still got some pretty good wins though today. It was a fun time. I had a great time doing some regular no evidence. Also playing on the other maps. I really think this is gonna be a map in the regular rotation. I think it really fits with the
Welcome back.
with the small maps, and it's just really nice. It's not just like a novelty thing. Like, it's actually gameplay wise just a really good map, which I'm very happy to see. Unlike, for example, Point Hope, which was visually very fun, but gameplay wise not so fun. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you're watching over on YouTube, I hope you enjoyed that. If you're not subscribed, please do so. If you like the video, like it. If you dislike it, dislike it. And if you want to join a lovely game machine chat, you can join us over at twitch.tv/. So we'll get the link in the description down below. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys. Have a good one. Bye-bye.